People, you know what time it is. Let us know if we are live.
Are we live?
It's the only
I
way.
wasn't even told. I was told by.
Yeah, that's right. We're here. Everyone's excited. It's going to be a great show.
I'm just plugging the stream on Twitter right now.
Yes.
Twitters. I will do the same.
Don't have my phone. All right.
Everyone, why are you guys getting quiet? Is it because I'm not talking?
It's
you guys
because
always
I'm
wait for
just
me to talk.
looking-
Jesus Christ.
How's it
Everyone,
going,
gee,
Comic
hey,
John,
everyone.
Zeno
All right, I'll do all the
Cohen,
talking. God.
Shankrook,
I said I'm plugging the stream right now.
Kawaja,
I'm really glad y'all
Jump,
y'all invited me.
Kevin
to this
Shepard,
early show.
Warren, would you shut up,
Star
please?
Wars nerds,
Warren.
Scar.
All right, guys. Oh, we got people coming in.
Look
What's
at
up,
people
guys?
pouring in now. Wow, this really did jump.
Yeah.
So with Warren here, is it public knowledge where you stay when you're here now?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Maybe. I don't know. Sure.
He
Why not?
sleeps in our bed.
Yeah.
He sleeps in Greg and Olivia's bed.
Right
now.
between.
Buenos dias.
Right between.
Yeah,
Sorry, Olivia.
Warren is he stays in our back
I'm
house
sorry.
now, but the entire time, every time when Warren's here, what's up?
What?
Can we not mention it?
Yeah.
Yeah, but every time Warren's here, we don't actually do anything together. we really don't do anything.
I don't actually like Greg. I mean,
No.
yeah. I'm just taking advantage of him.
Max Mayfield.
But
in
I
the
was
chat.
like-
You and John switch seats.
I know, don't ask that. I'm trying to plug this. Guys, just
Nah,
need to
you
put
don't
this on
want that.
Twitter, and then I can give my undivided attention to this stream. Just make sure we can all be. Warren, can you do me a favor?
Elias Lundqvist.
Can you shout out some people who are in the chat who are
Hello to
specifically
Sweden.
citing you in the chat?
It is heavy spoilers.
Can you not read?
27 mil.
You guys have no idea how big this monitor is.
There we go.
Look,
What is up, Royal? I saw Royal. What is up, B0? What is up,
Look at the
Among Us?
There you go.
What is up?
You're staring like, what? How do you read?
I
this?
was looking for my name. I couldn't see
Your name was all over the place.
Pull your mic closer to your mouth, my darling.
Hi guys, how's it
There we
going?
go.
There you go.
It's all right. This is how
Raptor plays.
this is how real reject streams.
What-
It's always pure chaos. I hope you realize that.
Yes.
Oh, hello to
You know
Quebec.
the thing about chaos. It's fair.
It's fair. Rob
Blessed
Sentry
Wicks,
Reynolds.
what is going on? Laser Sniper, what is up? LD.
What's-
3x woof woof.
what's that from?
Sandra, what is up?
Hey, we-
Joshua Knight. I'm doing what you told me to
We
do.
got Bucky
Just
Barnes
hold on
ATL.
a second. You know Joe, who's always talking to us on Twitter. He's
Yes,
the one who's
Joe.
our moderator.
Yes. Well, we talked about that before too, because he was just messaging me.
We normally don't go live at this hour, but I figured why not? We're talking all right. So guys, here's what we're gonna do today. Now that I'm all focused up here to talk
That's
with
it.
you all,
We're that was the stream.
we wanted to talk about. You guys are gonna control this chat. You guys are gonna tell us what we're gonna talk about today. We figured there's we got D23 coming up in just a couple of weeks. There's all kinds of rumors over here. Warren is constantly doing rumors and all kinds of things that might be coming out of Marvel and breaking stuff down. He's one of our Marvel experts that we also know. So I was like, Warren, you got to really help us out with this stream today, and you got to help us figure out like what upcoming characters might be and which ones are the ones to be most excited, that people might be the most excited to talk about today.
Yeah,
How does that sound?
that sounds awesome.
Don't
It
worry, we'll get
sounds
past the
like
formalities.
What
soon.
I do all the time.
Yeah, exactly. So you guys are going to tell us in the chat right now, but
Dakota
thank you to
Jones,
everyone
what
who's
is
been
up?
here.
What is going on, everybody? Hello, the Star Wars nerd. What's up?
John
Jeffrey,
Cena.
what's up? Dude, John Cena's in the chat.
Will John Cena join the MCU?
I'm sure he would love to join the MCU. I just kind of think, I don't know, if you're Kevin Feige and like someone who's a major character in the DC universe, do you want such a major character to come over into the Marvel universe? Like, would they actually have Henry Cavill
Yeah,
come to the Marvel universe, you think?
I
'Cause
think
he's so iconic as Superman.
I think if he's not going to be
Superman anymore.
Superman, I think it'd be awesome to have him here. Isn't that the thing that people are always saying that like he might be Captain Britain?
Yeah, I mean, there's just a ton of fan art out there of him as Captain Britain, and it looks really dang good. He looks like Captain Britain. I think there was a new rumor recently, though, that he's playing like Hyperion or something?
Really?
Something like that.
Who's the Hyperion? Do it. Do the thing. Break it down. Break it down. We're gonna watch the
I'm
videos live
I'm really
right now.
glad I came on the show. Well, sidestepping from Hyperion, I actually want him to be Sentry. But people are saying that
See
might
how we
be.
pivoted there.
We can talk about Hyperion if you want. I just think he'd be a better Sentry. But what I was going to say about that is people think that's just like still Superman. So it's like.
Oh, that's a fair point.
Because I think that's the latest thing. I can't remember if it was Hyperion or Sentry. The rumor that he's coming in as one of those two characters. But I've seen a lot of. He's too close to Superman. Sentry's too close to Superman. So he's essentially just playing Superman still.
True.
I would actually like Captain Britain, and I would like that whole side of like because you have the Captain Britain Corps with the multiverse, how they protect the multiverse and stuff like that. That fits perfectly in with everything that we're doing right now. So that makes the most sense to me.
Mm-hmm.
But I've also seen the fan art, so I'm a little biased because he looks really great as Captain Britain. So.
I mean, fan art can be deceiving. That was the thing about John Krasinski in Fantastic Four is he looked like the fan art.
He actually really did look like the fan art.
That's the fan art come to life. So if they do the same thing with Henry Cavill, that would be pretty awesome.
Well, and the studios look at this stuff. They actually see it. That's how Rosario Dawson was cast as Ahsoka.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, you didn't know that?
Fan art?
Well,
why don't we just put ourselves in fan art?
I'm Wolverine. Can you? John.
John, dude, John's the expert.
I'll do the Photoshop right now.
Yeah, just put it.
I'll boss logic you in there. A moment of silence for our 666 concurrent viewers.
Oh,
Mephisto smiles upon
Mephisto comes for us.
Oh, really quick, guys.
John
discovered some sound effects. John, do you want to? When someone gives a super chat, what's this button?
There's only one sound for a super chat. That's the ham horn.
That's that one for the super chat.
That's right.
If someone gives us Streamlabs, I'm just gonna push a random button. It's gonna be a bird chirp.
Oh,
that's what it is today.
There you go.
It's a solid bird chirp. So I hear Grace
Yeah.
Randolph is live too, and
I told
and
you
new
that.
and new Rockstars is gonna be live in a little bit too.
We're doing.
If you guys can, when new Rockstars goes live, if you can go over to them and be like, I just wanted to pop in here to say I'm going to be watching the Real Rejects. That would be awesome, especially if Coy's live there.
Yes,
I think Coy might be there, and if Coy's there, be like, Coy, you're a traitor. You should be with the Real Rejects. I want you guys to really just hammer it in to Coy and guilt the shit out of him. It's okay if you can't donate. Don't worry about it. We just discovered
But
these sound
only
effects.
like tab. Don't like leave this window. Pull up another tab though.
Yeah. We don't want to lose the viewers.
Yeah.
You know
Can't
what I mean?
lose you
But
as
we got to do
viewers.
it.
I'm so sorry for your bankruptcy, Jedi Dick Sensei.
Let's see here.
Oh,
Henry Cavill's Cyclops.
That's a lot.
Esposito. Giancarlo Esposito, a better Magneto or Professor X? Justin Rogers wants to know.
Professor X for sure.
You think?
Hundo P.
I'm sick of seeing Giancarlo Esposito play fucking villains. He plays villain all the time. I'm sick of it.
He's very good at it.
And I just finished. He's very good at
He's
it.
very good at it.
But it's always some variation of Gus Fring from Breaking Bad. It's
right.
always
it
some
actually,
version
no,
of that.
I agree. It is kind of. It's kind of like The Rock is always himself.
Warren.
Hi.
Warren.
That's me.
Are there any updates on TASM 3? Usama Faisal wants to know.
Uzama, here are the rumors that I've heard. Sony still wants to work with Andrew Garfield. They have not really clarified if that is a TASM 3 or if it's some type of other Spider-Verse film or if he's going to be the main Spider-Man of the new Sonyverse now. Sony's kind of like, because in Madam Web, they're now having like a baby Peter Parker in it, right?
Excited for it.
But Madam Web is also a multiverse movie. Well, the character is a multiverse character, right? She's essentially a cosmic entity. She has the ability to go into other universes. So we don't know if that's going to be the main Sony universe, or if it's like some random universe that a baby Peter Parker is in, right? And, we have Mary Parker is pregnant. We don't really know what's happening there. Sorry, that's like off the topic of Andrew Garfield. He could be the main Spider-Man again of the Sony universe. It just depends. But I haven't heard any like official confirmation about TASM 3, unfortunately.
It's funny seeing you here because I can hear you in my voice, and once you start going off, it's like I'm listening to one of your videos all over again.
And that's what I do for my video. Remember when we first met? You're like, oh, you script your videos. I'm like, no, I don't.
Yeah, he doesn't even research. He just kind of wings it, makes it up on the spot. Managed to get all of Spider-Man No Way Home correct just from bullshitting his way through. It's like, what do you know? You throw enough at the wall, you might actually get some theories right.
Let me tell you what was just a great conversation. Speaking to Sony before the Spider-Man No Way Home premiere, and just kind of like, yeah, no, once I see the film, I won't share anything, I promise. Even though I shared your whole movie already. I promise once I see it, I won't say anything. That was a fun conversation to have.
Scout's honor.
So, John, Spencer in the chat's asking, when do you think Deadpool's going to show up?
Oh, funny, you pulled the exact question I was going to throw to Warren. I think it'll be before Deadpool 3. I think it would be really funny and a fun surprise if they did it during She-Hulk because of the elephantine fourth wall break in the room.
Nah.
We were talking about that, yeah. I think that would be clever.
Yeah. I think Deadpool's going to show up at the post-credit scene of Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. He's going to be in the prison, and he's going to show up there, which sets us up, and we're finally going to get mutants really introduced once the multiverses collide together.
I doubled down on that. That's going to happen.
Yeah.
Yes, definitely Multiverse
I haven't seen Multiverse of Madness yet, but I think that's what's going to happen, guys.
Yes,
You're 100% right. Yes, sirree, Bobberino.
Jake Hedge, what's up, man?
Oh, Roman Reigns for the MCU. Oh, yeah, Roman Reigns would be a great Lobo for the MCU.
Yes. Yes, MCU's Lobo, definitely. Hey, wasn't Squirrel Girl in production, or aren't they working out a Squirrel Girl? I thought Squirrel Girl was trying to be a thing. No? Nothing?
I haven't heard that.
Well, guys,
I know everything.
Scoop for you. Scoop is right here from John's desk. Squirrel Girl's coming.
Francesca asks, actually, Warren and I were talking about this a couple hours ago, saying, do you think Marvel has too much content? We understand we got some super chats. We will get to them soon, guys. Thank you for everyone who has contributed so far. But Francesca is asking, do you think Marvel has too much content right now and upcoming? Warren, just earlier.
I actually mentioned this.
Yeah, you were telling me how you think Marvel's really fumbling the ball right now.
That's not what I said at all.
You said, I don't understand why I keep doing Marvel videos when I hate everything Marvel's doing. So, do you want to finally come clean about how you really think
do you want to come clean?
that we're MC-hulking it too much?
I mean, just before this live stream, you were telling me that MCU stood for most crappy universe. So
that's why you're here. Warren's joining the Real Rejects because he can no longer support his Marvel shilling.
Come on the Real Rejects. And I have to edit all their videos and basically do everything for them because they have to pay me now. Want to clarify, I did not say any of that. Just to clarify and put that on the record. But no, you take a look at everything they announced, and also, like, I feel like they didn't announce everything. Like, I Am Groot wasn't on there, but granted, that was like 20 minutes altogether, 25 minutes or something like that. But there could actually be more.
Yeah.
And there's a lot. Let's just be honest. There's a lot. And my concern is that if you are doing so much, it's obviously going to get less attention because you have to move on to the next thing. You have to finish this in time to be able to do the next thing on time. So it's like, you know, you cut corners. Is the CGI iffy? It's things like that, right? It's like, because the She-Hulk trailer came out and everyone's like, yo, what is up with the CGI? And, you know, we can't really talk about She-Hulk, but the CGI could be better.
Sure.
That's what the problem is with Marvel's glut of content.
I don't know if it's money. But I know it's time.
Right.
I know it's time. I don't know if it's like a money thing. They only have a certain budget, and that's where some things slack on. Like, we got to pay everybody, and then, CGI, it's like, that's good enough. Right? That's the risk, I think, that Marvel takes on with doing too much. Because, before, 3 years ago, it was like, 3 Marvel movies a year. And now it's like, 5, 6 Disney Plus shows alone and 3, 4 movies. Like, that's a lot to just ramp up over, you know. And they went from okay, this is the last time we're doing this to so it's the year before, 3 projects. The year after, 6 projects. It was very quick too. So
you're supposed to say nothing but positive things about Marvel, and you're we're supposed to get a direct deposit today. And
Feige said it's already in the bank.
oh,
We're good.
oh, then fuck Marvel.
Until the next check is about to arrive.
He can still cancel. He can take it back.
He controls Wells Fargo.
Yeah.
Oh boy,
I'm pretty sure the
Why'd you
sniper's
choose
like
that
right
one?
through the window.
Kevin, no.
Just messing around, guys.
Alvin
Obviously.
Sieblum wants to know if Bucky will ever get a show or movie for himself. Do you think it's possible?
Possible, yes. Will it probably happen? No.
No, I don't see that happening.
I mean,
Is
it possible
like
that
a
I-
probability?
is it
Not the
possible
technical,
that-
like, well, of course it's possible. Do you think it's actually possible
No.
in this paradigm that we're seeing?
Is it
now?
possible that I'll play Wolverine? Yes. Am I going to? No. Like,
I think what we're talking about with Marvel is we don't really get time to miss them sometimes.
Sure.
You know,
yeah.
we get like 2 weeks to miss them.
You get time to miss certain
Yeah.
characters.
Because I hear people, like, obviously I love Marvel, and I don't feel the Marvel fatigue, but I can get how other people feel that.
Yeah.
Right? And I've seen a lot of people say, like, I'm not watching this show, I'm not watching this show, I don't care, blah, 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 blah. I get that. And I'm sure there's channels out there, and this is a good idea for me to do
Yeah.
a series recap for the people who actually don't want to fully watch, whatever. Moon Knight, She-Hulk, Miss Marvel,
True.
what, I get it, because there's a lot.
Hey, I think we got like a little bit of super chat, so I want to make sure that we don't neglect the people who contributed to us. So we want to give them some little extra TLC. But we're going through the chat. Appreciate every comment that's coming in. Please keep doing it. Please keep coming in with them comments while John's loading that. Hey,
Hi.
Warren,
What's up?
who is your Wolverine pick? Top pick
Me.
besides you, you narcissistic son of a bitch.
Me in another universe. Does that count?
I think people are really, I used to kind of be ambivalent towards the Taron Egerton pick, and I've seen people in the chat pointing out Taron Egerton, specifically Adrian. However, I've come around to the Taron Egerton pick.
I like it.
I'm glad we have decided.
If I'm it's not realistic. I would love a younger Keanu Reeves. Obviously, we can't do that.
There's
I would
DH.
hate
But do you
No,
want them
no,
to do
no,
that?
no DH.
You definitely can do.
No, we're not going to. I like Taron. I like him a lot. And he's met with Marvel Studios, and they've at least had to have talked about that role.
What if we're all wrong and the role that Giancarlo Esposito met for was Wolverine this whole time?
All right, you know what? That's my number one.
I am a man with claws. I will slash you.
You got it.
I am going to unfurl those claws, and I'm going to slash you across your throat. You're going to bleed out, and then, while I watch your body spluttering on the ground, I will step
smoke a
over you
cigar.
and realize my master plan. Yes.
No one can do a Giancarlo Esposito voice, but he does he monologues his way through everything.
He really
He
does.
just does it with
Really
authority.
does.
Alto Voltage just called off work for this. Thank you,
Woo!
buddy. Don't make a living. Just be here now with us.
That's all you got to do.
That's-
Hanging.
You took it a step further. You donated money.
Yeah, man. Thank you.
Did you not make money today?
We're gonna
Not
have
making
to. We're gonna
money.
have to work more to make up for what you've lost now.
right.
But
That's
thank
right.
you.
Well,
Thank
we're
you.
glad to have you with us, and we hope it's a
That's
good
a-
way to spend your afternoon.
That's
Thank
a true
you.
goat. Yeah.
Robbie Brown. Hello, dads. Just wanted to send some love from Scotland.
Robbie Brown, thank you so much.
We are your three fathers.
Hold
now.
on. I'm
It's-
gonna mix up the sound effects.
My family's from Edinburgh.
These technically are supposed to be
voice changers, although I don't know exactly how to make them work. There you go. Are we Stalin? Are we Venom? Venom, we are. It has a really aggressive guy in that crowd there. Did you guys hear that? That's our #1 fan in the recording there. This was exactly how they did. Venom. Who should 3C Films play in the MCU? MODOK. No, the accurate looking version of MODOK. Yes. Just Chris's face. Tell Chris that we should play. I think you should do it with the way he does the cringe throws. Just cut himself out onto a MODOK's body. Yes. Perfect. And he could be Luis's cousin. That's his origins. MD. Okay, super fast, fantastic. Thank you, MD. Okay, Warren, pick one. Pick one. 12. No. 12. No, pick one of the colors. We got a bunch of colors here. Road. Fuck, you picked the wrong. You picked the wrong color. Purple. Alright, MD in the chat. What are your guys' fan cast for Fantastic Four? That's my fave. Can people understand what we're saying, do you think, with this voice filter? I don't think it's on, because we don't have figured out how to make them work.
We don't have a
unless-
voice filter.
These are all voice filters on page 2.
Wait,
but
so
I
no
don't-
one just heard our voices like that? Just us?
Well, because we're not hearing it on any of the channels, and so I think if we're not hearing it, it's not.
Oh my
happening.
God, the voice changer is happening. I'm so sorry.
Oh, good.
I told you. I was like, dude, there's no way they understand what we're
Okay.
saying.
See, this is a monster voice. I'm so sorry.
Sorry.
I know this is a large robot voice right now. This is a small robot voice.
And then they have a censor button to swear. If you bleep yourself out, if you just want to say a big fat, you know, you got a little beep there.
I'm sorry, guys.
I
That
was like, they can't understand.
I'm so sorry.
All right.
That was my fault. I just hit a random button and I done messed up. I'm sorry.
Yes.
How long was that on for?
It was a few. It was
Like
like
a few
you know,
minutes.
Oh,
Like,
was
like
it
a-
really
amount of
just
time.
2 minutes of
Yeah.
that voice? I'm
It
so
wasn't
sorry.
2 minutes, but it was a little bit of time. Ooh, sounds
People
like
are so pissed
T-Pain.
off. I'm so funny. I'm so sorry.
That's
I was
good.
like, I was like, I could barely understand what you guys were saying.
There's no way to pitch us up
Wait,
now.
well, we gotta cut it out. We're hurting them.
People love it. I feel like
No, they're not. People are really.
this is actually how we sound.
See, now we have the voice filter. This is
Alright.
actually a voice filter right now.
They're done.
We always use voice
They're
filters.
done.
Oh yeah.
We sound the high squeaky.
I'm
like
so
before.
sorry, everyone. No, I mean you guys should see. I do like everything.
Alrighty, guys. Fan cast.
Okay, fan
that
cast. All right,
Fantastic
really quick.
Four.
So I think the thing should be played by Joel Edgerton, and I think
Who's Joel
Just
Edgerton?
some people were so mad. I'm so sorry, guys. We lost half the chat.
You're
in that.
only
I'm so
focusing
sorry.
on the people who are mad and not the ones who love it.
Well, half of it's definitely a split.
We made
It's
people's
totally down
day.
the middle. It's totally down the middle.
And then
yeah.
I think the Human Torch should be Daiquiri Montgomery. And then I think the Invisible Woman should be the girl from It Follows. And
Who's that?
I don't know her name. And then Mr. Stretchy Guy.
Mr. Stretchy Guy. Change his name, please.
To Mr. Fantastic.
Mr. Stretchy Guy.
Mr. Fantastic. I do like that Penn Badgley pick. However, I'm gonna go with who's John? Who's your Mr. Fantastic?
My Mr. Fantastic. Okay, I'll just give you all my 4 right now. My Mr. Fantastic. We are gonna go with. Oh, I had his name in mind. Hold on a second.
You're
Well, I
not
know
a true fan. You're done.
for Ben Grimm, I'm going Tor Johnson, Sue Storm, Katherine Hepburn. I'm gonna do Johnny Storm's gonna be Errol Flynn, and we're gonna have Mr. Fantastic be played by Cary Grant.
Nice.
Cary Grant.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
John's
I really like that.
Warren
I really
speed round it.
I want John Cena to play all 4 roles.
Oh, that would be great.
Yes.
Oh, he'd be a great Invisible One.
He would be a great invisible woman.
He would be.
Can't see him. Exactly.
Great.
Yeah, I go with all white cast always.
Yes, always a
Yes.
white cast.
Uh,
yes.
I
I-
think
I-
if you try any other ethnicity, you're trying too hard. Plain and simple.
Your virtue signaling.
Yeah, I don't-
That's like the last movie or something. I don't know what. I like Krasinski. Do you not want him to be the main Mr. Fantastic?
I think okay, John Krasinski as Mr. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Jenna Fisher as the Invisible Woman. Steve Carell
She wouldn't be bad. I've never
as
thought about that.
the Human Torch.
Steve
and
Carell.
Rainn
as the
Wilson
Human
as the
Torch.
Thing. That's how I would do it.
This is why you don't work for Marvel.
No, Jonathan Caitlin. This
We've-
is why they pay us to throw out
We've
these
given many,
responses.
many real responses many times over the years in many videos.
I know.
All right, we got our boy Dakota Jones here. I'd love Javier Bardem as Doom. Oh, you've created a monster.
Read
This
it,
is the
read
best
it.
one. To me, it's the perfect casting. With his look from Skyfall and his accent. If true and he dies, what if Ant Man
That
is a
is
scroll? All that and more coming up on today's MCU breakdown. What do you think, guys? Javier Bardem
I think we
as
should
Dr.
quit
Doom.
doing everything we've all done before and just do this.
I think Javier Bardem as Dr. Doom again it's a great pick, but it's very generic to me. I mean,
Dr. Dem.
But do you want to? I feel like I want a little younger,
how young are we talking?
not like our age, maybe like 45,
That's fair.
right?
I guess who would be a good 45-year-old? Who would be a good white guy? Who would be a
Like-
good 45-year-old?
Well, like how
Good 45-year-old in the MCU. Let's see.
how old was Robert Downey Jr. when he first played Iron Man?
45.
I think he was in his 40s. Yeah.
Right, yeah, he was like around that age.
Yeah.
I feel. Yeah.
That's your answer? I want a 45-year-old.
Yes.
Anybody age appropriate really is.
You're-
is gonna be
you're
fine with
welcome.
I
me.
want a
Internet.
45-year-old.
You're welcome,
Adam
Marvel and
Scott.
Disney. I
Let's get
figured it
Adam
all.
Scott. He must be 40
Bro.
now.
Adam Scott.
Yeah,
I love him. He's awesome.
he's all over the place now.
He really
who,
is.
who would be a great God, that is a
Ben Stiller.
We're talking about Doom.
yeah. Who would be your Doom pick? I feel like you might have a good one nailed down.
Yeah, I had a really good one, and I'm blanking right now.
I do think Viggo Mortensen would be an awesome pick. And it's a very sincere note. I feel like Viggo Mortensen would be a cool Doctor Doom. Maybe he's not 45, but he would be a good pick, I think.
How old is he?
You know, that is the determining factor.
That will determine whether I say yes or no.
This is going to be the research computer in front of us today.
Do it. They can't see
People
it.
really want Killian Murphy as Doctor Doom. I've seen that in the chat quite a bit.
I mean, he's a tiny, tiny guy, but I mean, movie magic.
Show me him.
I always love a good Killian
Let's take a
Murphy.
look.
Viggo Mortensen age, we're going to look up right now. He
Old-
is
he's older than
well,
45.
he's
Here's-
5'11", that's
here's-
for sure.
Here's my question about him, though. What is the last thing he's done?
Viggo Mortensen has done so much shit.
I haven't seen him in anything.
He just got a
recently.
nomination for the Green Book like 2 years ago.
And he did Mr. Fantastic or Captain
That's
Fantastic. or-
Killian Murphy actually would be a
Killian
perfect Doctor.
Murphy,
Doom. He
I
would-
think, would be a really, really great.
his
Dr.
face
Doom.
looks like a mask, Killian Murphy. So
He
I think
also has a really good he could play like a rich guy,
yeah.
like Inception, like
yeah.
that character right there. And he's a
He was
great
runner-up
actor.
for
He's a
runner-up for
great
Batman.
actor. Well, yeah, and then he ended up playing Scarecrow.
Yeah,
Some
Yeah.
people are saying that Ray Fiennes would make a good Doctor Doom.
I think he would. But then again, I mean, Killian Murphy's a little bit like he looks like a villain.
And it would be fun.
He does
and
look like
he's,
a villain.
he's played a varied
Yeah.
enough canon of characters that it would be fun to see him be a big bad. I feel like
Yeah.
Ray Fiennes has been big bads and big goods and everything in between.
True.
People don't like my Mortensen pick. They're saying he's too old in the chat. You
Yeah.
guys disagree with me again. I'm putting back the high-pitched voice.
I actually think
People like the high-pitched
I-
voice. I didn't like the other one.
I think I agree. I think he's too old.
Adam Driver,
Whatever.
Doctor Doom.
I think.
Nick Cage, Doctor Doom. We're with you, Jake Hedge.
Let's see here. Thank you, Dakota.
Absolutely. Robbie Brown's back.
Robbie Brown. He's saying, I love Simon Baker as Doom, thinking he can ace the calm, intelligent side of Doom. Let's look up Simon Baker.
From The Mentalist.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a suave cat.
He's
He's a
I was
suave
gonna say
cat.
that he's suave.
Yeah.
He
Oh,
is
yeah.
suave.
My mom was very attracted to Simon Baker.
What's
did
oh my
that
gosh.
work
So she might get into the Marvel Cinematic Universe now that Simon Baker can be Doctor Doom.
I'm forgetting his name. Gerard Butler. I've heard that one before.
I am Doctor Doom. I am from Latveria.
I am a Latvian. Set aside.
This is my Latvian accent.
Yeah, man.
Perfect.
Why wouldn't you want that?
Perfect.
I don't want Gerard Butler to do anything because he just can't do an accent.
Make him,
We
he
have
can
a
do one very,
geostorm.
very well.
give him a Scottish character. That's what no one's done and needs to happen. Hey, Robbie Brown, thank you for the
Thank you,
Simon
Rob
Baker
Brown.
love.
Trey
Hey,
Porter. Trey Porter says, sup, guys. Sup,
Sup.
Trey Porter. Good to see you, Trey Porter.
not much, man. Just here live streaming. What's up with you?
Not going to lie, whenever I meet a guy named Trey, I always assume they are an intimidating alpha.
Trey cool.
Mustafa Jav. Oh, wait. These are sound effects. I mean, not voice changers, right?
Yes, Patreon.
All right. Warren, say stop.
12.
God damn, you're not doing a good job here.
Here's
with-
an easy rule of thumb. If you're on page 2, these buttons down here will be red. So,
Cool.
yeah.
Mustafa Job says, would you like Spike Lee to direct a third Black Panther film?
I would love to see them do that.
What would a
I would
Spike
love to see
Lee
them do
Black
that.
Panther film be like? He could infuse some of that, because sometimes you get like that Spike Lee who could have fun with a little bit of that black exploitation vibe.
Yeah.
And I think that'd be a pretty cool thing to infuse with Black Panther.
You get one of those hallway shots of Black Panther and Nakia or somebody like on a dolly, not moving but still tracking down the hall. Yeah, and then there will be like a montage of real life footage at the end.
Or be a serious social commentary. Definitely a bad white guy in it.
It'll be both, man. It'll be
Yeah.
it'll be
There'd
the
have to be some
exploitation
basketball in it
fun
as well.
Spike, but it'll also be woke ass Spike too. You know, it'll be peak both, and I'm here for it. I want.
I don't know. I think I'd be very curious. I cannot see Spike Lee cooperating with Marvel to adhere to what they would want to do.
That's
Yeah.
probably true.
I
as
think
well.
Spike Lee
That's
would
don't
just
see
yell
true.
at Kevin
Yeah.
Feige.
Yeah.
I don't see his top priority being the canon and the continuity.
Probably not, huh?
I'm seeing Will Smith and Johnny Depp as Doom.
Arnold Schwarzenegger is Dr. Doom.
Oh, that
Cranston.
would be great.
Pin it down right now. Let's just do it.
Actually, Alexander Skarsgård as Doom is
Yeah, I
not
was
a
gonna
bad
say,
pick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good one. Random.
All right, Warren, which color? I'm going to go with this cantaloupe looking one.
Why would you even ask me?
Okay, I'm going to go with this blue one.
Ooh,
Oh, that's
that's a
pleasant.
lovely
Beautiful.
one.
Thank you for the
Yeah.
super
Beautiful.
chat, Random.
Beautiful.
John?
Do you guys think that we're going to get an MCU X-Men Mutants movie before Secret Wars?
Warren, Cosmic Wonder?
I really, really hope so, and think if they don't,
We riot.
that would be a bad decision.
I was convinced they were going to announce something about mutants at Comic-Con.
They're waiting for D23. They have to have something to announce for D23.
Because Feige teased mutants.
In the last Comic-Con, it's
So-
like
yeah.
the last thing he said at the last Comic-Con was Fantastic Four, Mutants, end of SDCC 2019. And I was like, I really want him to just start it with like, so the last thing I said was this. Let's talk about this.
Yeah.
Like it's been 3 years or however. Yeah, and that's what I really want him to do. I think mutants will be addressed at D23.
They have to be. I mean, even Miss Marvel had the mutation thing brought up. So I thought,
Right. They are
oh,
going that way.
it perfectly makes sense that they would have mutation brought up, and then we would have
Right.
mutants introduced and less than Feige. So it really
Yeah.
seemed like a likely scenario, didn't it, John?
It did. 100%.
Thanks, John.
So likely to me. I was just sitting there going, the likelihood of this is good.
Well, especially
great.
because like 2 weeks before that episode, Feige was like, yeah, you're all about to see where it's going, how it's connecting. And then all of a sudden it's like
Yeah.
mutation. It's like, ah.
Yeah.
So I would be surprised if they did not have a solo mutant X-Men, whether it's just about mutants or the actual team. I would be shocked if they didn't actually have a movie before Secret Wars.
Yeah.
I think they I think they should. I think they should.
I feel like there will be mutants, but I feel like Phase 7 is where the big like X-Men
Yeah.
thing is going to happen.
See, M11RRS in the chat said seemed intentionally they didn't mention mutants at all at Comic-Con.
And that's because they have to have something big to talk about at D23. I mean, they revealed the Kang Dynasty and Secret Wars and the Fantastic Four date. Like that's
Yeah.
big. Like that's really big.
I think they were pressured too due to some leaks that happened.
Oh yeah, the day before.
Yeah, that was
The
wild.
literal day before.
I don't know. I'm still curious about that because I don't know. It seems like it makes sense with the timeline. Because why would they need to register that stuff if not to do the announcement?
It's
yeah,
a-
they did register it like the day before.
And
as
they
well,
registered
yeah.
New World Order and some
Right,
other
right.
titles
The ones that they were
also
gonna,
announced.
Yeah,
I
that makes
know.
sense. That makes sense.
I
yeah.
think it's a little odd that they would reveal the last movies from their Phase 6, but not the ones before.
Because I think the big thing, like, what if they announce, like, hey, guess what? Wolverine movie. Like, people will lose their minds. Now, I don't think that's going to happen.
Right.
But there was,
What if all of Phase 6 is just a Wolverine movie, a Cyclops
Storm.
movie, a Storm movie? Yeah.
Gambit with
Oh my
Channing
God.
Tatum. He's
The-
actually back. He's
the
doing
X-Men
it.
Cinematic Universe. No wonder they
Finally.
held off.
Finally.
Right.
I see
Yeah,
an Ewan
yeah.
McGregor or Hayden Christensen Doom.
Ewan McGregor does not want to be in the MCU. He
does
just
not.
talked about it.
He just
Oh,
said
so
that.
don't
Yeah.
even
All right.
suggest it.
He said, I'm in
Thank-
this thing called the Star Wars universe.
He can't be. And now I'm feuding with Mark Ruffalo.
Reed Coles, thanks for the super chat. Here's your sound effect.
No, don't do that one.
Sorry.
Told you not to.
Hey, do you guys think Blade will set up Midnight Suns?
That was
And
so-
thoughts on the Johnny Blaze poster and She-Hulk? Well,
We've seen. Wait, did you guys see that episode?
all right, guys.
Nope.
Look, I'm gonna ask you guys a question in the chat right now, and be very honest with me. I'm gonna have to put out a poll. So, we did record our reactions, John and I and Coy, to the first 2 episodes of She-Hulk. And now there's at the premiere launch event yesterday, we didn't know this. They like until it happened that they were going to play episode 3 and 4. And I did mention to Coy, like if they play episode 3 and 4, John and I are going to have to leave the theater because we haven't recorded our reaction for it. Now there's many people who will attest to John and I. Actually, some people don't believe us when we say this, but there's many people who will. You were right next to me. That we bolted. The second episode 2 was done. We bolted out of there, and we just waited for the event to end. So we didn't watch it because we wanted to wait to react to it.
You just lied to your family.
I just lied to them. Yeah, I watched it. I know everything's gonna happen. I'm gonna predict it in the moment, and then I'm gonna just be like,
I
"Wow,
know, cause
look how good I am."
Because like I rode with you guys, and I was like, "Yeah, I'll just Uber home."
Yeah.
I was like, "I guess if you guys are gonna leave."
But Coy ended up he couldn't get out of the theater, so he's like, I guess I'm watching 3 and 4. So he's already seen it, and I was like, well, dude, you can't be in the video if you've already seen it. Like the negates the whole point of the reaction.
That's what Coy said, but you were like, "No, you can fake it. Just be in the video."
I did say you can fake it. No one can tell. We do it all
No.
the time. No, I still
true.
we got into
true.
we got into a little debate about. He's like, I could do the review. I'm like, maybe, but you've already seen episode 4, so it doesn't really make sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Thanks,
yeah. So that's the position that we're in. It's like, do we bring Coy back to react with us, even though he's already seen it? That's kind of like the.
Can
Yeah.
Can I say something?
No. Yes.
All right.
What is it?
No. I
Tell
was
me
gonna say something really nice
about what?
about you.
Oh,
You and John.
what did we do?
You said no.
All right. Moving on.
All right.
Unless
I know you're expecting me to jump in. I know.
unless
No, I'm actually I've known Greg and John for a bit now, and yeah, no, I really respected that you left.
Oh, really?
I really respected that you guys left. I was like, because I appreciate genuinity. What's that? Genuineness.
You're doing so good. You're doing so good.
I appreciate how genuine you guys are with your reactions, and the fact that you guys left. I respect it because I don't know if you guys know this. I watched the Real Rejects like before I knew them, like years before I actually knew them. So this is kind of funny that we're like really good friends now.
Yeah.
But I've always loved their reactions, and after getting to know the both of them, I'm like, it's even greater if you know how genuine they are. So it was kind of a surreal moment because I was like, that was really cool. As I was like,
that.
but I'm gonna stay and watch all the episodes. But I don't react to things, right? So it's like, yeah.
I did have Ryan Airy messaging me the other day. He's like, wait, so you actually are watching that for the first time? He said that to me about something. And it was like, I thought maybe you watched it and then you just re-recorded moments for certain moments. He's like, that's a lot of editing to do for those shows and movies. I'm like, there's only one way to do it, man. We got to watch it for the first time.
Yeah.
So that's funny. Anyway, to the real question, Reed Coles, we didn't answer him. Do you think Blade will set up Midnight Suns, and thoughts on the Johnny Blaze poster and She-Hulk?
Yes.
I do think Blade will set up Midnight Suns. I feel like we
Yes.
have been getting a setup for that.
Moon Knight.
And also Johnny Blaze poster and She-Hulk. I mean, there's a lot. I saw in the trailers. I don't know yet, but I saw the main theory that's been going. I'm gonna intentionally make you not talk about.
I
this
can't talk about it because I've seen
you
it.
probably know the answer, perhaps. But for me. But for where we're at, I mean, it took us a while. Even though we did that reaction, it took us a while to realize, oh wait, that doesn't spell Johnny. It can't. It's
I
probably
think I told
Yeah,
you.
you
I was
messaged
like,
me,
there's not
and I was
enough
like,
letters.
oh
to
shit!
spell
What did I
Johnny."
do?
What if there's no H though? What if he's a Jonathan in this universe?
But and the
Oh.
one of the you said it when we were watching, like, oh, are they making Ghost Rider a magician? And then in one of the trailers, they showed a magician character. So I was like, oh, it's got to be that guy.
Okay.
So
It's a mislead.
unless it's a
fake out.
Johnny Blaze, Donnie Blaze, Logan B in the chat's pointing it out. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the other logical D, the other logical letter.
Ronaldo Torres, super chat in the house.
It's a good one. Good sound effect.
Super chat. Super chat.
Ow! Hey guys, quick question. What makes Doctor Doom so powerful? I've only ever known him from the Fantastic Four movies, and he's been defeated each time. I don't know
He's
much.
actually an extremely powerful sorcerer.
Let me go on Wikipedia. Oh, he's an extremely powerful sorcerer. Good to know. Okay.
Taking some notes. Here.
One of my favorite storylines ever is where Cynthia Von Doom, Doctor Doom's mother, actually gets trapped in the Hell Dimension by Mephisto, and Doctor Doom is an extremely powerful sorcerer, but he actually gets the help of Doctor Strange, and they go to the Hell Dimension to try to get Cynthia Von Doom back. It's a crazy, great comic storyline. I love it. They succeed-ish. She goes to another plane to where she can communicate with Victor Von Doom. She doesn't actually fully escape, but she's not trapped like in the actual Hell Dimension with Mephisto anymore. What are you doing?
I'm going to be, I'm taking notes.
You can just
I'm
rewatch
just
the
trying
live
to
stream.
distract
No, he's an incredibly powerful sorcerer. He really is. Like, he gives Wanda a run for her money. I mean, he's stronger.
Yeah.
Well, that I shouldn't say that. He gives a run for money though. He's very powerful. So, and they don't depict that in the movies. I mean,
They don't ever depict the sorcery part.
that's what I'm saying. Like, they don't actually show the magical side of him, which is to me is like the coolest part of him.
Well,
Magic is silly and for children.
well, he's got like the genius side.
Yeah, he's a genius.
He's like the genius science side of like a Reed Richards and a Tony Stark, but he's also got like the mystical side of a Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
That's a basic way to say it. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I helped edit Koi's video. I know it.
Zach Keel, thank you for the contribution over at the Streamlabs. We very much appreciate you. Zach Keel wants to know, do you guys think... there you go. There's your sound. Do you guys think the next Spider-Man will be in the next Avengers movie, or is he officially done with the Avengers and going solo from now on, how No Way Home ended? Thanks for keeping me entertained with your content every day. Best movie channel on YouTube.
Thank you, Zach Keel.
Do you think Spider-Man will be in the next Avengers?
Oh, yeah. I think Secret Wars, he's got to be in it.
It would be a shame if they missed the opportunity to give him the Venom symbiote suit in Secret Wars, because that's how it originates from the comics. I think that would be really cool. But, I mean, I'm expecting all 3 Spider-Man in Secret Wars, at least.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, missed opportunity, if not.
Look, Secret Wars just has to be like every 5 minutes there's a cameo. I weirdly feel like I don't even care if it doesn't feel like a real movie. I'm just like, go hog wild and just cameo bananas in that one. And I'll be like, wow, that was a trip. And walk out of the theater. 3.5 hours of a character entering frame. I wouldn't mind that at all.
I actually want that.
I weirdly wouldn't mind it just because it's Secret Wars. I'm like, fucking go on.
That's the whole point. Is like all the universes collide with each other. All the variants are together. If we don't get that, I'm going to be really disappointed. And like, I understand what was happening in the MCU with Multiverse of Madness, with Loki. They were like guiding us to what is about to come.
Yeah.
They're like establishing rules of the universe and such like that. Even though
True.
I feel like Multiverse of Madness was a little bit misleading in their marketing, especially with Spider-Man No Way Home. And, like, the trailer was like, you know, you messed with the fabric of the multiverse. And Doctor Strange is like, I did what I had to do and stuff like that. But really, it had nothing to do.
Especially when you put that trailer right at the end of Spider-Man No Way
Right,
Home.
exactly. It's like, but they didn't really connect at all. But I personally thought that Multiverse of Madness was going to go to a lot of different universes. Like, and not like really quickly, but like in a universe, some type of a story, some type of a plot, see a character, bunch of characters, go to another one, the same thing happens. I thought it was going to be time in a lot of different universes. And I think that's what Secret Wars needs to be.
Those sons of bitch. Yeah, no, they have to. Or just a bunch of them come into one universe.
Well, why? Well, no, right. That's what I mean. But why do the Secret Wars storyline if you're not going to have all the cameos, all the different variants? Like, why do it? Like, just do a different Avengers film.
And then after Secret Wars, they should do a very grounded movie about like an I Am Legend with just one superhero in the Earth.
One hero, one timeline.
Just wandering
Well,
the
that's
planet.
almost Maestro Hulk. He's the last remaining super.
Did you see that? Did you see? Oh my God, knowledge in that. I make a dummy
Knowledge.
joke, and he comes in here with like, well, actually,
That's an
here's a
alley-oop.
fucking deep cut for you all.
Let me catch that
Boom.
joke ball and
Subscribe to
dunk
the
it.
Cosmic Wonder. Get him to 1 million subscribers. Cosmic
pressing the
Wonder on
button.
the
I'm pressing the
house.
This is total chaos on everybody's ears now.
Sorry, guys.
All right, we're back.
We're calm
We're
now.
back to zero. Okay.
Flev Doran, what'd you say?
Flevtavius Dorino. I don't have any original suggestion. I just came to say hi. And I would love to see Hugh Jackman back as Wolverine in the upcoming Deadpool film. It'll make a great moment as Reynolds lobbied both in real life and in the film to bring him in.
I love that. Yeah, I think that's when we could get that actual cameo. What are you looking at? You're looking at the chat on the phone?
Yeah,
That's amazing.
so I can see it. live.
Guys, listen, New Rockstars is live right now, so I'm just going to leave a comment.
Yes. With our
New
Streamlabs
Rockstars
link.
video.
Comment our Streamlabs on
Okay.
their video.
I'm just going to go to New Rockstars.
Let's do it right
And
now.
I'm going to be like, if Koi's there, is Koi there?
I don't know.
Eric,
He's not there. Oh, never mind. I'm not going to troll since Koi's not
I-
there. I
Was
don't want
this an ad?
I don't want to troll
Oh,
since
it was
Koi's
one
not
of the, yeah, it was one of their.
If Koi's not there, then I just look like a dick because I don't really know these other people.
Eric Carrera, or Carriere,
What's
I'm
up?
not sure how to say your name, but Spielberg for Fantastic Four. I actually think that could be cool.
All right, John. Can we put the? Can we refresh this? A little?
Yeah, that's why I pulled it.
All right. Let's see here. We did talk about Giancarlo earlier. You're gonna have to rewind the stream, start it all over again.
From the very beginning.
Take it from
Don't
the
skip
top.
anything at all.
I
Watch it
wanna.
at
I also
normal
want to
speed.
thank Joe Bucky Barnes, ATL,
Joe,
for
Joe.
helping us moderate this again. By the way, Bucky, if there's any way you want us to like shout out a specific, Kenny's asking, do you think Morbius will be in Secret Wars? I think it would be a missed opportunity if Morbius is not in Secret Wars.
I don't think
Bring
he's
him
gonna
in.
be in Secret Wars.
Bring him in.
I think you guys, you don't know what you're talking about, Cosmic Wonder.
It's morbid
Yeah,
time.
I don't ever talk about this stuff.
I think everyone should be in dire jeopardy. It is the doom of the moment, and there's like not a chance in hell. I'm like, oh my God, are they gonna actually kill them off? And then you just hear off screen, it's Morbid time.
It's
Morbid
And then
time.
the camera pans over to Jared Leto, and he's all vampired out. It should just be the Sony version. It should be like Craven and Madam Web, fucking old ass Anastasia. What's that actress's name?
You mean Dakota
Dakota
Johnson?
Johnson. She plays Anastasia. in 50
Anastasia
Shades.
Steele.
Yeah, you just have old ass Dakota Johnson in a chair. It should be the Sony verse that saves the day. I think that would be so funny.
Yeah, that's what Kevin Feige is gonna do.
Yeah.
I think if Kevin
I-
Feige gets dicked over, he should do that just to dick over the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
You know what, cuz? I'm out. Just
And then it pans over to Kevin Feige, who takes off his Marvel hat, then puts on a DC hat, and then snaps his fingers, and then all the universe goes away.
And then all of a sudden, Michael Keaton shows up in between all of this. and just goes, well, I hope the food's better in this joint. Oh, yes. It's going to be a great, great, great one.
I do think it would be a missed opportunity, though.
To do
Morbin time.
to do Morbin.
Come on.
They should do Morbin time in the next Morbius movie.
They should.
No, they should do it in the actual MCU. He should pop up somewhere
And just
just
say it.
say it in Deadpool. He should pop up in Deadpool and just randomly say it.
That would be so good.
Right. Yeah. That's something you could do in Deadpool now that the multiverse is established in the MCU.
That's true.
Or Deadpool could say it. But I think it would be funnier if Morbius just randomly popped up, said it, and then left, and Deadpool made a funny comment about it.
Guys, I'm not going to do any. I want to just make this clear. Since we're talking about Deadpool, I want to say that I'm not saying there's a tease for Deadpool at all in She-Hulk. At least in what we saw, I didn't see any tease for Deadpool. I just want to mention that I think the post-credits scene of the first episode of Deadpool, She-Hulk,
I was like, what? What?
Now it's just making it
Deadpool
sound
show?
like I'm hinting.
Deadpool
at
show confirmed.
I promise you, there's no Deadpool hint in that episode. All
No
right.
Deadpools.
I don't want to mislead people into thinking I'm saying that.
You're a millionaire?
I am a millionaire.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I'm married into a very rich family,
There you go.
and I killed my wife, and I took her money,
Oh.
insurance money. You never know. Eric Voss got married. That's why you haven't seen Eric Voss in over a week. So congratulations to Eric Voss.
Speaking of
KQ in the chat.
marrying.
Q is asking in the chat. But the first post-credit scene in She-Hulk is
Hilarious.
it's one of my favorite post-credit scenes. Like I said it, and then I rewatched it again, and I'm like, yeah, that's one of my favorite post-credit scenes.
It is.
It is. It's
It is.
not like a big setting. I don't want to set expectations.
no,
like,
none of them
it's just a
are.
really
Yeah.
good post-credit. It's a
It's
great
good.
post-credit scene. Yeah.
I said this in my video today. They're gags.
Sure. Yeah. That's a good way to put it.
Yeah, they're gags. They're funny.
Yeah.
I wouldn't take. Nah, we won't talk about She-Hulk.
Yeah. Hi from Brazil. Hey, Carolina. I love when
Hey.
other people from other countries are here.
Oi. Tudo bem?
It's good to see you.
Do we got more
Boa,
super chats?
Boa Tarde. Yes. Inside the Horseshoe Podcast.
Woof, woof.
Start the whole video over Montreal.
Hey guys, it's Matt Beer, friend of
Hey,
the channel,
Matt.
Matt Beer. I hope all
Good to
three
see
of
you
you
again,
guys
buddy.
are having a fantastic day. We are now.
Thank you.
It's
Thanks
like
to you.
actually hanging out with us on a stream. You
Yeah.
can stand for a little bit. I know sometimes you need to stand
I'm
for a little
good.
bit. You
I've,
sure?
I've swapped like legs that I'm sitting on, and
Gotcha.
yeah.
Neil, those Google net worths are almost never accurate.
Does it say I'm worth 150 million?
Is that what it says on Google?
Then you're owed money. Contact the government.
I don't think people understand what net worth means.
Yeah.
Net worth is like encompassing everything.
Everything you own,
Yeah.
right?
So with that, they're actually way off. It's like 500 million.
Yeah.
I'm worth
Yeah.
like $500 million.
You're worth 2
So-
gray men and a half.
Thank you, Matt Beer. Miss you, bud. Spencer Jensen, thanks for the super chat.
Spence Gents.
Oh my God, we got Nick Anderson from Alabama in the chat here.
Yep.
Spencer, this one's directed at you. He says, "Love you, Warren."
Oh, thank you, Spencer.
Now this was brought up earlier, so I want you to give a very efficient answer here. Do you think the MCU? No, he said MCU. Sorry, that was my subconscious projecting my
Wow.
agenda.
Hey, Greg, what you think
I'm
of She-Hulk?
sorry.
Don't
freaking
bring
woke
your anti-male sentiments in here.
Do you think the MCU is worrying more about quantity than quality?
Well, we talked about this a little bit.
I know, but some people
Yeah.
come in here a little bit late, and then they contribute to the super chats.
I understand
So
how
show
that works.
some love to
I'm going home.
No, don't.
Screw you guys.
Don't, please.
Yeah.
I'm going home.
No, just kidding. Spencer, thanks for the money that they get.
Hey, man.
No, thank you for being here. No, seriously, thank you, Spencer. I think they should slow down a bit, but I think it's only because you can only work so hard without getting burnt out. So I'm not even saying like right now they're doing too much, but I think to keep up this pace, it's gonna be really hard.
True.
Like really, really hard. And to keep up the quality, as to your point, of doing so much quantity is hard. The more you do, the harder it is to have really great quality consistently. So yeah, I do think it might slack a little bit, but knowing Kevin Feige and kind of his like standards, like I think it'll always be okay. And I think if there ever is something that's like, wow, that was bad, I think they will take time and reassess their entire plan
Yeah.
and say, hey, maybe we do need to slow it down a little bit and kind of focus back on that quality. But I mean, I think the quality's been fine.
Yeah.
So far, like this storytelling's always subjective, right? Whether you like it or not.
It's always great. It's Marvel. It's always good. Always good. Never bad.
We got the check already.
Did we get the check?
Yeah, we got the
Did
check.
you see the check coming? I
You don't
didn't see the
have
check coming.
I get a check. You guys got checks?
Oh wait, John never gets.
Oh,
the
John
check,
doesn't.
but I got a check.
Yeah, no, you can say bad things.
That's why John's honest and not mainstream.
Yeah, you can say bad things.
I just get checks from Rob Zombie.
Okay.
My favorite Halloween.
Monsters is awesome.
I'm gonna watch the Munsters, and I'm gonna be just as excited as I was before.
But see, Mike 2021 says, "Wasn't this pace caused by the 2-year delay COVID caused?" Listen, guys, I
was
think we're
gonna
also
bring that up.
we're also
Yeah.
gonna have to change the title of this video because we have not been doing what the title of this video
Yeah,
is.
I thought that too, but I'm
It's-
just rolling with
It
it.
kicked off that way, did not turn into that.
But
yeah,
no, I mean, he's got a point because they did have a backlog of things they couldn't release and things
True.
piling up. And even though
Yeah,
it looks
yeah,
like
yeah,
Phase
yeah.
5 at least is going to be pretty packed along with Phase 4, I still feel like we're sort of dealing with this, just like coming back to a normal clip after the pandemic. So I don't know. I'm curious to see how they adjust.
Yeah, I think they're all right now, Spencer. And that is a great point brought up. They had kind of like a stockpile of stuff, right, because of the pandemic.
True.
But based off of what we've seen from Phase 5 reveal and whatever we're going to see from Phase 6, they sound like quality projects. They really do. So I hope they do them with a great quality. And if they don't, I think they should. I think they would. They will.
I think
slow
some will
down
have
in
more
this,
qualitative care than others.
Well, you also have to keep in mind, like, the Disney Plus shows, they just aren't, like, as far as, like, all the like CGI and stuff like that, they're not going to be as good as the movies. Like,
You don't know that. Loki looked great, and then
Loki
everything
was
else wasn't as
fantastic,
strong.
and then it kind of went down. Right? That's
Oh,
but
boy.
since then, right? It's and I've enjoyed. No, I lied. I didn't like What If. It's the only one I couldn't enjoy. I just
What If 4 is great. Have any of us accidentally spoiled something we watched early? I haven't. I'm really good. I'm really good about that.
No, you told them dead. No, I'm just
We have a very important question in the chat from Logan B about Greg's red Daredevil beanie.
Then put the super chats away for a hot minute so we can
Oh.
show where we're paying attention.
Okay, hold on. So we're going to bring this here then so you guys know.
Damn,
Greg,
someone gave a 50? Can't wait to read that one.
Greg, do you still
That's
have
how you collect it.
do you
Sorry.
still have the red Daredevil beanie for episode reactions, or are you going to stick with the yellow one you're wearing now since he has a yellow suit?
I don't. Oh
No.
Good question.
No. I've committed that for every She-Hulk reaction, I'm going to wear my green Loki shirt because it's my only green Marvel shirt, and I'm going to wear my red beanie. I'm going to wear the same clothes every episode for 9 weeks because it's the only color pattern that's going to match with what I want to do.
Woof woof, Alex. I see you.
Yeah, man. Yeah. All right.
Woofity woof woof. Back to the soups. Back to the soups.
Guys, follow Soups on his YouTube channel.
Let's go.
Let's go to Soups' YouTube
and
channel.
hit subscribe.
Soups.
Chibuze DK, what do you think? I hope I said your first name right. What do you think
You're
about
canceled.
the possibility of mutants having existed in the MCU, but Xavier using Cerebro to erase their memories in the past?
It would make some sense. Wouldn't you think it would make some sense? Some sense?
Okay.
Don't you think it makes some sense? Warren?
It makes a little bit of sense.
Some sense, right?
Just a
I'm
little.
just not gonna say yes because I don't want to agree with Greg just because he pushed so hard.
Some
for it.
some sense, guys.
Just a little bit of
Just
sense.
because
A
he
little-
pushed so dang
There's
hard
gotta be
for
some
it.
sense. Is there a laugh track here?
No,
That's
it's
not
just
that
the
loud.
people clapping, I think.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah.
That's
I mean, well,
Some
there's
sense.
there's not a laugh track, but you know what we do have?
For it.
Someone say something funny.
Some sense.
Something funny.
See?
That was
Oh,
perfect.
fuck
That
yeah.
was perfect.
There you
Yeah.
go.
No, I mean, I think that the thing about mutants is, with Charles Xavier, like, what's it going to be with their introduction in the MCU? Is it going to be a hodgepodge of multiverses colliding together? Because with the way Miss Marvel sets it up is, oh, there's mutation in your DNA. So it's like, this is
Right,
the
right,
start
right.
and the rise of mutants. But then what about that whole thing with, are we going to get an Xavier introduced and then he's going to start up a school
Right,
for the
right.
gifted?
Well, can I interrupt? Sorry.
Yeah, you can interrupt. Why not? Yeah.
I'm gonna interrupt.
Yeah, go for it. Shit, let's see what you gotta say.
Well, Greg, do you watch my videos?
Most of them, yeah.
He doesn't.
I do listen to most of them.
He doesn't watch my videos.
I do. I really do.
I
They re-
overhear
they
him doing
released-
it.
I listen to a lot
I can
of them.
vouch for that.
Yeah.
They released concept art that showed Avengers Con for Miss Marvel.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody wearing
The Cyclops. one.
Cyclops, and it had the
I
X-Men
remember that from your
logo
video.
on it. Sure you do.
I remember. That's how I learned about it.
You were probably watching heavy spoilers.
No, I don't think he mentioned that. And I didn't watch his breakdown
sure
of
Paul
that
did.
episode.
Call Paul and check.
Call him right, Paul. I'll text him.
Paul.
Welcome
Well,
to the
that
heavy
came out
spoilers.
like a week ago, 2 weeks ago, or something like. So it was way after the show aired.
Right.
Well, it was, I guess not way after, but the fact that they made the concept art with Cyclops wearing the X-Men logo pretty much means the X-Men team already does exist.
Is that why they canceled Batgirl?
You would think.
'Cause they pulled shit like that.
Yeah,
That's right.
That's exactly why they canceled.
Yeah.
That's right. They put the
In case you
whole
didn't
Court of
know, we
Owls in
just
the
gave it to you
background of
right
one
now.
shot, and they were like, "Nah, this is too soon, bruh."
Definitely not. Yeah, cancel.
But
Batgirl.
to that point, though, that would mean that maybe they have existed and we just haven't been hearing about them,
Well,
which would be a bummer.
Kamala's mutant gene was just activated, so I'm assuming Professor X picks up on that and says, "Hey, yo, you're a mutant."
Yo, I'm Professor X.
Hey.
Come to my school for gifted kids.
from New York.
That's quality over quantity. And
Now,
speaking of quality
Tony
over quantity,
Danza and a wheelchair.
you guys want a Professor X? We got him right here. We're just gonna have Greg play
speaking
him.
of quality over quantity, I do think that there is something to be said, and it's all Marvel and it's all connected, so you can still get fatigued. But I feel like they do a better job at aiming in different directions with all this stuff.
They
So
do.
like, not everything is for the same demographic, even though it's all trying to swing very wide. And I feel like that's what separates it from a Star Wars, where not to do the
Wow,
the,
Mark Ruffalo.
Well, no,
Wow.
but I get what he's saying
Kiss
in
ass.
that the MCU, while there are certain story beats and blah blah blah, like they do seem to be trying to be a studio that makes Marvel is their franchise, but really they have a bunch of franchise within that, whereas
Right,
Star Wars
right,
seems
right,
to
right.
mostly have its core thing. But anyway, Warren,
Hi.
DJ Sniper wants to know what the story is with Woof Woof.
Oh, okay. Okay, so I'm trying to remember. 4 or 5 years ago, 4.5 years ago,
A little before Miss Marvel.
a little before.
I
Miss
was
Marvel.
asleep and then someone whispered woof woof in my ear and I never learned.
So I say it now in hopes that that person will return to the chat and say, "Hey, I said that to you."
You must
you're
say
s-
it at the end of every video.
When I first started my channel, I it was very much for fun, and I didn't think about things like enunciating when I speak, and I honestly still really don't. But I structure my videos a little bit differently, but I would just talk, and it was before Infinity War. Yeah, it was after Black Panther. Oh, yeah. It was me doing a video about the Black Panther post-credit scene, about Bucky, and I said he was the White Wolf because I
Yeah.
didn't enunciate. And, like,
The
on
woof.
that video, everybody started commenting, like, woof, 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 woof.
Yeah.
But it was, like, in a playful way, not like, yo, you
idiot.
idiot. Right, yeah.
Yeah.
They're like, isn't it funny how he says woof and not
Yeah.
wolf?
Jake Hedge knows. He's saying he's talking something.
Jake Hedge is a true champion.
literally responded to it. He
Yeah.
got made fun of how he said wolf.
Boom. Yeah, Jake knows. Jake's usually in all
Made
the live
fun of your
streams
speech
and
impediment.
Exactly.
Jake's takes.
Yeah.
Exactly. So
Which you should do with all people.
I said it as a joke the next video because everybody was like saying it, and I just said woof, and then I don't know, people really thought it was funny, and I just kept saying it, and now I say it at the end of every video just kind of for those original subscribers because it was when I had like 500 subscribers. So every now and then I'll get somebody in the chat
Don't ever change it, man.
and they're like, "Hey, that's so great that you still say that." Like I just pop in every now and then, and it's really awesome you still say that. So I say it as really as a dedication to all of the people who support the channel, but specifically it's kind of like an inside joke with those original people, and now you all who know it.
There you go. Woof woof. Heavy spoilers, fans.
That's beautiful. Yeah. Where it's at. Princess Consuela Banana Fudge.
It was
Oh, that's a
almost, it was
Friends
almost
reference.
Friends. It
It
was almost Princess Consuela Banana Hammock and Crap Bag.
I love that. Yeah, I forget that you're a Friends fan too.
I love Friends.
Have you guys seen RRR?
Have not seen RRR.
No, I was outside of an auditorium that was playing it when I went to see a different movie, and it sounded fun.
And everyone spontaneously combusted. Everyone just burst into flight.
Yeah.
Wolfgang. That's an old school fan.
Woof
there.
I would-
gang.
CM the killer.
We just haven't made the time to go watch
Yeah.
RRR yet. Just haven't done it yet.
All 7 hours.
They would
of
rather
it.
live stream with me.
Yeah,
Always,
we
always,
can make
bruh.
time for a 3-hour live stream, but then to edit that down, no. We just haven't committed the time to it yet.
I have a question.
Yes.
Za says, "Remember the hype for No Way Home?" So I want to pose this question to y'all.
No.
And
I
y'all.
don't. I don't remember.
I'm
the
listening.
hype.
John said no.
By the way, I'm on the laptop right now. I type. I'm trying to get all the responses going as much. So this is me typing.
This is me typing.
There you go.
RRR is like the biggest. Sarah Williamson is like the biggest action extravaganza in the world right now. I can't remember if it's a full-on Bollywood or if I'm gonna butcher where it's actually from, but yes, it is a what is that? South Asia? It's
What
a
was
South
your
Asian film?
What the hell's going on? What was your question?
Yeah, what were you gonna ask, Warren?
Someone said No Way Home is
No Way Home hype.
was
Oh,
hype, and
yeah.
then John
Remember the
said
hype.
something else, and I
so
said something.
speaking of spoilers, do you think the spoilers for No Way Home made the movie better or worse? Like, okay, so here's the actual question. I'll pose it in a better. Do you think Spider-Man No Way Home would have been better if you had heard nothing about Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire showing up, or do you think it would have been worse? I argue it would not have been as good if we heard nothing about it. I think it was better due to all the hype that was created about, yeah, they're probably in it, but nobody actually, like, I was like 99.9% sure. But there was that sliver of doubt that's like, maybe everything I've heard was wrong, even though I've talked to the people who worked on the film and stuff like that. To me, that created the hype. And when I was in the theater and Andrew Garfield popped on, everybody jumped out of their seats and yelled, and it just made it so much better. Whereas I think if I was sitting in the theater and it was all of a sudden like Andrew Garfield, I would be like, oh, that's cool. Like, yo, it's Andrew Garfield. Like, I think it actually would have been much more like kind of like that. Like, people would have been like, oh, yo. But it was, since we kind of knew, we were like, yes, like, that's it.
It was a different kind of satisfaction because it never came right out and said they're in it.
Right,
You know?
exactly.
So
That's what I mean by that. You had that sliver of doubt.
Yeah, no, it
right?
comes. Yeah. No, I mean, I think if we had never found out, it would have been the most shock. I mean, it would have been spoiled within one day.
Oh, of course.
Like,
Of course. I mean,
yeah, it definitely would have been spoiled in like one day. But I don't know. I was satisfied with the way it happened. Like, I didn't walk away going like, I wish I never knew this, because yeah, for the most part, I do think I like the alternate reality of never having known and then being like, whoa, this is fucking trippy. I wouldn't be paying attention to what they were saying. I would have just been in my own thoughts, like, hey, this is happening. Oh my god, what are they talking about? Like, I've been so lost in my own thoughts.
I think I'll split the difference and say that that's not the thing I wish I didn't have awareness of after the movie. Like, it was more like, okay, like a lot of the plot is in these leaks.
Sure.
But what I wish is that they didn't verify directly that the villains were going to be in there, because that said to me, like, even though we are still maintaining that sliver of doubt,
right.
it's a
We're
pretty clear
much
conclusion
confirming,
that if we got all
yeah,
these
yeah.
guys, it would be weird not to have their two Spider-Men corresponding. And,
Right,
and so, yeah, if they had the will they, won't they include Toby and Andrew, but never showed any of them in the, like Doc Ock or Green Goblin in the trailers, I think that would have been the timeline optimum.
Well, especially since Doc Ock in the trailer was like, "You're not Peter," and it's just kind of like, well, okay, there you go.
All
It's
right.
like,
At least hint at it. Yeah.
Care Chef Amp. I say Dylan O'Brien. Just watched American Assassin. Dylan O'Brien. For which character? For Professor X? For Doctor Doom?
Some people really want Dylan O'Brien as Cyclops. Some people think he'd be a great Cyclops. I think he could be a very solid Cyclops.
isn't he like? It talks through. Aren't people saying he should replace Ezra Miller right now?
That too.
That's what I've heard recently about him. It's if it's who I'm thinking about.
To place who? Ezra Miller? Oh yeah, no, he was one
Yeah,
of the main.
yeah.
He was one of the main people
Yeah.
being asked to possibly. I mean, at least being reported that he would be the one replacing.
Right. Yeah.
And I think he would be solid.
He would be a solid.
He's a good
yeah.
actor.
I do think they need to replace Ezra
I mean,
because
he did a lot of running already in the Maze Runner.
Because now Ezra is now whenever I see the Flash image, just the Flash image, not even of Ezra's Flash, Like, something about that's a little tainted. You know?
I thought we saw him last night.
Yeah.
That guy looked like him.
And
I had to do double take.
Better call. I could have just replied this in person. But it's amazing. All right. So, all right. Ash Chase.
Ash Chase.
Thank you, Ash Chase. Whoop, 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 whoop. Oh, shit. Greetings from Australia. My question, got you guys, is do you
That
see
is not.
King a bad threat or crocky?
You sound like you're
Threat
British as
Thanos
hell.
was.
What happened to some of those words?
They were British. is
Thank
what
you.
that
They were
was.
Okay.
so Australian.
Greetings from Australia. My question, you guys, do you see Kang a bigger threat than Thanos was? I absolutely see Kang being
Yes.
a better threat than Thanos was.
Kang allowed Thanos to do everything he did.
Yeah, man. Kang, exactly. You summed it up perfectly. Yeah, that's exactly it.
Kang literally let Thanos do everything.
He could have stopped him.
He saw the end.
Yeah.
He wrote the end. Really.
Yeah, he just wanted to have some fun, man.
Yeah.
He's the real screenwriters of Infinity War and Endgame.
It's true. It's
Yeah.
very true, actually.
He wrote the MCU.
He is.
did. I mean, he
Kevin
did.
Feige is Kang.
You guys, you can cancel me for a lot more. I'm just saying when I'm typing, just to let you guys know I'm really typing.
Mike 2021 in the chat says, "You sound like you're from London." And also, just because we were just answering your question, Car Chef Amp, he was talking
Hey,
about
Carter fan, what's up?
about Dylan
You're doing great.
O'Brien playing Wolverine.
Oh.
Wolverine.
Wolverine.
Dylan O'Brien, Wolverine.
I don't know if he's intense enough. Do you think he's intense enough?
It's called acting. Have you seen Hugh Jackman?
He's
like, Ronnie, I'm from the Townies.
That is-
Your
look at me.
Australian accent is just
Bloody
spot
hell, I'm
on.
from the Tonys.
Spot on.
Everyone,
Man.
the Tony's own Hugh
everyone
Jackman.
thinks my marriage is a sham. No, he's so funny, man. It's great. I think Hugh Jackman is insanely talented because it seems like a totally different person than when you watch Hugh Jackman on like an interview versus Wolverine. You're like, these
Oh,
are
for
two
sure.
totally
For sure.
different people. Yeah, it's awesome.
Well, you know, did you know, like, he almost quit and was almost fired from the first X-Men film?
Yeah, because he was behaving like a dumbass, wasn't he? He was behaving like a wolf.
No.
Yeah, they said he had terrible character portrayal. He
Well-
would study wolves because he didn't know Wolverines were not wolves.
I've never heard that before.
No, it's a true story he told.
Really?
Yeah, it's a true story.
I saw him when he did his, like, musical tour.
Yeah.
Because he did, like, The Greatest Showman and all that other stuff. So I saw him when he did that, and he told the story about how, you know, he almost got fired, how he almost quit, how he just wasn't doing a good job, and then he just decided to do a good job.
He's like, all right, I guess I got a break here.
Good
yeah,
job.
right, yeah. But no, he's incredibly talented. He really is.
Once he flips the good switch, yeah.
The good switch, yeah. He only had the bad one on.
Bucky Barnes ATL with a moment of silence and generosity. We're
Aw,
going to
thanks,
fill that
Bucky
silence
Barnes.
right now with
Oh,
some.
he's been all over this chat.
We're going to fill that silence with
Doing
applause.
great, Joe. I'll give you the
Ash,
poetry.
I think I nailed it. All right.
You did nailed it. You did nailed it.
Sir 4, thank you. Joe Keary as Human Torch. He would be perfect.
Who's that?
Joe Keary from Stranger Things.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know why that
He
blanked-
plays
I blanked on
Dustin.
That.
The guy with the curly hair, the kid with the curly hair and the hat. Right? It's Joe Keary.
That's Matthew Modine.
Oh, yes.
Joe Keary's the
Don't
old guy
you
with the white
feel
hair.
No, but Joe Keary's Steve with the beautiful hair and everyone. He's sick of people talking about his hair. I saw it in an interview this morning. He's pissed off about
gonna
people talking
shave
about
his
his
head.
hair.
Wait, who?
Joe
To
Keary.
play who? No, to play
Human Torch.
Human T.
He'd be a great Human Torch. I think he'd be absolutely perfect.
who?
Actually,
I actually think so.
I think he'd be a perfect Human Torch. Him or Dacre Montgomery,
than
who's also,
Dacre?
who's also in
Yeah.
Stranger Things.
Let's just get the whole cast to just bring them on all over.
I think
hit
he would really
Jonathan.
provide the perfect personality for Human Torch.
Mhm.
I mean, Dacre Montgomery could pull it off, but Johnny Storm is like, he is like a celebrity.
Right,
Um,
right. Just bring Chris Evans back.
They'd both be great. It's a real toss-up. I don't think you can go wrong with either one. Or Jim Carrey for old Human Torch. Why not?
Let's do that, too. Let's do that.
Skylar Hillman. What are the odds of Tony coming back in Phase 6? Very unlikely. I hope they don't do it.
I mean, not... Hold on. Define it. Like, the Tony Stark that died or a variant? Because I think a variant is likely.
Played by Robert Downey Jr.?
Yes.
You think a Robert Downey Jr. is going to come back?
In Secret Wars? Yes.
That's ridiculous.
Okay.
Yeah, you're goddamn marbles. You know that, man?
Well, it's the Tuesday, the 16th of August. We will revisit this in
You
3 years.
You really do you,
4
do you
years.
think he's going to come back for a cameo?
Why the hell not?
I think he really wants to put it to rest.
Oh my, yeah, and Patrick Stewart said the same thing.
In a
That's not the
few
same-
years.
How is it not the same thing? Their characters died, and they say, "Oh, I put it to rest when my character died. That was it. That was done for me."
I wouldn't write off the possibility, especially like a few years down the line, as that will be. But I don't expect him to like come back and reprise the role full
No.
time. Yeah, I could
No,
see an
no,
appearance
no.
to be like, I'm older now and I helped kick this shit off. It's another big event. It's the culmination of the next phase. I'll show up for a scene. Why not? I can see that happening.
You're gonna tell me there's not gonna be Iron Man variants in Secret Wars?
I could see variants. I don't think it would be.
So you
I-
just
I
think
don't
it's a
thi-
bunch
I
of
don't-
Tom Cruises?
I don't think it, I think a Tom Cruise variant is more likely than a Robert Downey Jr.
No,
variant.
I'm sure he would love to come back and just be on screen for like 30 seconds.
I think Tom Cruise is going to build a real Iron Man suit because he has to do everything real. And he's going to go flying in there. We built an actual Iron Man suit
Probably already has.
to fly in. He probably already has one. Yeah. It's probably working with Elon Musk on whatever that fucking thing
It's
is.
in the next Mission Impossible movie.
Elon installed the reactor into my chest. We're doing this. Yeah. Ethan Williams.
Robert Downey Jr. coming back as Iron Man has the same chance as Bucky Barnes getting his own show.
Yeah, true.
A chance.
Suck
Like I
summons,
said,
big
yes,
win
it is
chance.
possible.
Justin Rogers.
No, Ethan Will.I.Am.
Ethan Will.I.Am.
And a lot of people in the chat have been echoing this. Jamie Campbell Bower, a.k.a. Vecna, as Doom would be pretty good.
No, he's already Vecna.
He's already a big bad.
I don't think he's honestly not that intimidating to me.
Jamie Campbell Bower? You don't think he's that intimidating?
Wow.
Because I just see Harry Potter when I see him.
That's Daniel Radcliffe.
He's not
No,
in any of the
he's-
Harry
he's-
Potter.
No, that's Harry Potter. That's the guy
he
who
in
plays
any
Harry
of the Harry
Potter.
Potter
He's
movies?
in Harry Potter.
I have a
As who?
laptop here.
Who's he
of
in Harry
two-
Potter?
He's Grindelwald, I think.
What?
No.
Oh,
Type
is
in
he
his name,
young
Harry.
Are
Potter.
you
Yes,
being-
yes.
are
When they
you
do
being
flashbacks.
honest?
When they do
No,
flashbacks.
it's a search.
Oh,
it's a search.
yes.
He's the Grindelwald, the
He-
young
he
Grindelwald.
Is. He's a young Grindelwald.
Don't do that
Yeah.
to me. Yeah, fine.
He is.
It is young Grindelwald.
Fine.
Damn, he
One of my
was
Harry
pretty.
Potters.
Holy balls.
That's why
Is
I
that-
don't find him that intimidating.
Oh my
that-
God.
Is that not him and Sweeney Todd?
That's him and Sweeney
yeah,
Todd.
yeah. But
Okay.
but this is who I see. This is why I don't find him very intimidating.
Oh my God, he's pretty.
He's a beautiful man.
I didn't think he was pretty in Stranger Things, but seeing him here.
Yeah, Logan,
in
you got
Sweeney
it.
Todd, my God.
Oh yeah, he is in the Mortal.
This is why I
Instruments.
don't find him intimidating.
goodness.
He's beautiful.
He's a beautiful, sexy. My God, I want to stroke his face.
Well, Ethan, sexy Doom. If you want Jamie Campbell Bower, that's what you're like.
Put him in a mask.
Sexy Doom.
He's too small. He's too young. Look at the chat
He's
going
got his-
off on
he's
him.
got his
They're all-
mask.
They're all body shaming him in the chat. You guys are a bunch of assholes.
Movie magic, you guys.
You're all
Let me
so
break
mean.
it to you. Half the people in Hollywood are not as tall as they appear on screen. And some people have to stand on boxes.
Hey, don't complain about this
Superior
video,
Iron
Sync Phil.
Man.
This video is is a very fun live stream. There's nothing out, and so we're here creating by talking about nothing.
I'm just here.
Okay, I know
Just
this
we're
is
just
how we
chill-
hang out,
we're just
Warren. We're finally
chilling.
hanging out.
Yeah.
Justin Rogers.
Oh, surprised you guys wanted to see most in Secret Wars.
He was a vampire in Twilight too. Sorry.
Mm.
You gotta
got
learn
that
how to
look.
live stream. You gotta learn how to.
I feel
properly
like I'm
focus.
doing all right.
All right, let's start it. Now is the perfect time to start a poll.
Wait, no, finish the super chat.
Justin Rogers is saying, surprised you guys want to see most in Secret Wars. The surprise I would like to see most in Secret Wars would be the Sony characters all coming over and helping to save the day.
Morbid time. Morbid time.
Or actually, I would be legit surprised if we do see
Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah, because I think they're trying to put that I think they want us to really move forward. I think that's why Chris Evans is committed to not returning either. Do you think Chris Evans is going to come back?
Yeah.
For Secret Wars?
For a cameo.
I don't see it happening.
I just want my man
Open
Spider
your eyes.
cameo.
Open
all
your
right?
eyes, man. You're going to be your fucking third eye.
Doctor Strange it.
I don't know.
Yes, because this is what my confidence needs is this poll.
We're doing all right. Everyone hit no. All right.
I'm voting no. Hold on.
KG
I'm voting no.
LLWC. Javier Bardem as Doctor Doom with Dark Knight Rises Bane flavor. Oh, see, the thing with Javier Bardem, I understand why people would want Javier Bardem because, yeah, he would be a good pick. I'm just so used. It's like I wouldn't want to see someone who I'm so used to seeing playing a villain play the villain, play Doctor Doom.
But what if they just do it well?
Then I will gladly adjust and be like, you know what? I didn't put up that poll. John put up the poll. That's what he
Sure.
does when he's behind
Sure.
it.
Sure.
Everyone thinks John's the nice one here. Look at him trying to throw Warren under the
That's
bus.
right.
So, basically, yeah, I just think that I think Javier Bardem wouldn't excite me. I would want it to be something kind of challenging, like someone who you're like, I don't know, guys. Who would be a good Doctor? I think Viggo Mortensen, his biggest role, he was a hero, and yes, he's old, but something about
I think he's too old.
or
Yoan Griffith.
or something just so left field like DJ Catrona.
Cool.
You guys know DJ Catrona?
Yeah.
Most people don't know DJ.
He's in Shazam. Poach him.
He's part of the Shazamily.
Poach him.
Or okay, yeah, we should change the poll.
Or Zane Holtz, the other guy from the From Dusk Till Dawn TV show.
I want to see Quentin Tarantino play Doctor Doom.
There
That's
you
right.
go. Boom. Well, then everybody will just die in that movie.
Zombie X was a joke pick at first, but Jeffrey Dean Morgan as Doctor Doom. I'm the Doom. I think he
Reed?
Reed.
Oh,
Is that baseball bat here? We don't have it here.
No, I
That's
have
great.
this right now.
That's great. That's great.
Damn, we've been at 1.2K viewers this whole time. It's fucking amazing. Thank you guys. I know. I told you there's no news out. So here we are.
Billy Zane, good pick.
But I think
Billy
Jeffrey
Zane,
Dean Morgan
that's
could.
funny.
Jeffrey Dean Morgan can pull it off. I would really like to see Jensen Ackles in the MCU.
Wait, I know Jensen Ackles, but I can't picture the face.
Supernatural.
The Boys.
The Boys.
The boys.
Soldier
okay.
Boy.
Yeah, that's why I know.
He'd be great. He
Yeah.
would be a cool Wolverine. I don't give a fuck what anyone says. It'd be
Snoop
awesome.
Dogg is Dr. Doom. No, Jensen Ackles Wolverine would be great. I would love it.
Really?
Yeah, I would love it.
You have not seen Supernatural or The Boys proper, have you? No, man. He'd be
Nah.
amazing.
Yeah, dude.
He's such a man.
You don't know anything, Warren.
Yeah.
Oh.
Luke Evans, not a bad choice either.
Cinematic goodness. Oh my God. The
Dude, they're too
biggest
tall.
super chat of the day.
Oh, I thought. There you go. Yeah. Is that the $50 one? Yeah, it
Right.
I'll stop. My biggest theory is that we're still getting Tom Hardy, Tom Holland, Venom, and Spider-Man crossover. We know that the symbiotes on Earth 616 were Hollandaise.
Hollandaise.
And who voices Venom? We might even see a variant of Eddie Brock also be played by Hardy. I'm going to read that again.
Yes.
John Campea this.
Oh.
My biggest theory is that we're still getting, it's the key to a John Campea impression, everyone. The
My
finger.
biggest
Spot
theory.
on.
The finger.
Now, my biggest theory On the John Campea show, my biggest theory
This is
today.
this is where my whole campy impression is.
You're doing great.
All comes
You're
from the
doing great.
finger wand. My biggest theory is that we're still getting that Tom Hardy, Tom Holland, Venom, and Spider-Man crossover. We know the symbiotes on Earth 616, where Holland is, and who voices Venom. We might even see a variant of Eddie Brock
Yeah, make sure they behind you know.
also be played by Hardy. I still don't understand what this question
Yeah, I
is.
don't.
I've heard it
I
twice.
actually couldn't.
I really took my time on this one. This is the biggest super chat, and I'm still not quite
hold
getting
on.
what this is.
Well, you know, John, when I think of Tom Hardy, I think it's still gonna happen. I mean, I don't know where it'll happen. I feel like them putting the symbiote in Earth 616 sets up things for Secret Wars. I feel like the
Yeah.
Tom Hardy Venom versus Spider-Man is something that probably has to happen in Sony.
I think it's definitely gonna. I really feel like, you know, it makes more sense to me that they would do a Madam Web movie, make like Peter Parker born in 2002. That way, by the time he's up to he's in his 20s, by the time like the Venom and Morbius movies take place, that way you have a new Spider-Man to play him and for their own, so that Sony doesn't have to deal with him. Where it's like Tom Holland
Right,
shit.
like sharing it.
Yeah. But at the same time, they totally teased us
They did.
with Venom's
The-
finally gonna fight Spider-Man, and then
right,
Venom
right,
just
right.
fucking leaves. It was
Yeah.
the biggest.
It
That's
was-
the one biggest bullshit part of all of Spider-Man No Way Home.
Total horse crap. It
Yeah.
was like the Venom post-credit scene is. We're like,
It
yeah,
was
it's
hype.
happening.
It was hype,
Ah.
and then they just fucking like, all right, he's
They said,
gone
F
now.
you all.
He literally dropped off a piece of poo. Was how it went. That's what he did. That's all he did. So, while I think what they're doing, Madam Web, actually is like, well, that sounds like your best way to not run into what you ran into with No Way Home. However, I think they got to make it happen. They got to make Tom Hardy and Tom Holland fight. I hate the fact that they didn't do it.
I get what he's saying in the super
Koi,
chat.
Koi's in the chat.
Qua.
Koi's in the chat.
Ooh.
Koi Jan.
Koi,
Am I not Koi?
is it the real Koi? You're not Koi.
Oh.
No, you talk too slow.
Oh.
You're Koi on Benadryl. That's the way you are. Where'd he go? I saw Koi's name. Everyone find Koi.
He's just.
I
got
found
him.
Cole. Hi, Cole.
Oh, that's good enough. We don't need a Koi. Well, it's too late now. Secret's out. What does Koi Jandro mean by that?
Oh, there he is.
What secret are they talking about?
Greg is. Wait, where'd it go?
Koi.
Greg is mad at me for spoiling all of She-Hulk episode 4, so he replaced me.
You didn't say you had free time today. This is my only way to hang out with Warren.
It's true. I won't hang out with him unless we do a live stream.
There goes Koi, having to make everything about him.
That's right. Koi. Koi, center of the
But
attention.
cinematic goodness, I
Koi.
appreciate that super chat, and hopefully it did. What's Warren's poll?
Warren's poll ended, and 61% of people said yes. 26% are going to wait till the end to decide, and 12% think that no, you're not doing it.
Oh,
you need to step it
Warren.
up.
Guess
We're
what?
on to a new poll now, though.
I don't care.
All right, let's see here. All right, let's move on. Is the cinematic goodness the end of it?
For right now, let's do a little refresher.
Hold on.
Go back
I'm gonna
to the main
choose.
chat for a little bit.
I'm gonna,
Pikachu? Choose Pikachu.
why
I
is
choose
Oh,
News.
Zachary Quinto as Doom would be good.
I like this one.
Cool.
Snoop Dogg is Dr.
Snoop Dogg is Doom.
Dog to Doom.
Nice.
2 G's, perfect.
It's easy. Yo,
Plus, that's
D
gonna
to
be-
the double.
Plus, he's got the green, cloak and everything. You can put some weed leaves on it,
I wanted to say VICD00. It's like, I think it would be
Da-da-da-da-da.
fantastic.
It's the motherfucking D-O-double-O-F.
Exactly.
I think Norman Reedus would probably be the. It's either Norman Reedus or Keanu for Ghost Rider. Either
Yeah,
one's
yeah,
a-
oh, yeah.
They're both perfect picks,
Yeah.
and they're both different. They'd both be perfect.
See, Norman.
Yeah.
Everybody says Norman Reedus, and I don't know if I could lose him into that.
Really?
I would be
think it would be
rooting for
really
him,
good,
but I
yeah.
feel like I would be somewhat distracted by Daryl Dixon because it's so close. Motorcycle guy, leather.
I feel like I'd be more aware of Keanu Reeves than
Yeah.
I would absolutely. But I don't.
Yeah,
expect.
I
But the
mean-
difference is I don't actually expect that to happen. So
I mean,
So, yeah.
they've already said they've met with him a bunch. They're
Oh,
just
yeah.
waiting for the right role. And
This is
then
why I
the
don't think it's
multiverse
Ghost
is just going to bring John Wick in.
I mean, I think they got to have at least one movie where they do all the fanfic ones, the ones where you're not actually going to get everyone to commit.
What if the fans
The
got
so-
what they
what
wanted?
if- what if-
Marvel fanfic. Marvel fanfic. Let's do it.
That's the final episode of What If.
What if we listen to y'all, actually?
We want Nova. I'm seeing people talking about Nova in here.
I mean, it's announced.
Yes.
Kind of. It's announced from like the Hollywood Reporter or Variety or
Do you
some
think?
big outlet
Do you
like
think
that.
Nova is going to be a movie or a show?
Oh, a movie.
For sure.
It's a Chevy.
I mean, I don't work for Marvel.
But you imagine it'll be a movie?
Yes, I do. Yes.
All right. Good to know.
You don't work for Marvel?
No.
Oh, get on board, buddy.
Well, that's why he doesn't like it now. He
What?
doesn't get checks from Feige because he works directly for him.
Yeah. No. He's.
Feige
he's-
doesn't have to pay him off because he's on the payroll already.
Where's Coy? Did he take my narcissistic joke seriously?
Coy's.
He
I was
hates you
only
now.
80% serious.
He hates you now.
I would be a great Doctor Doom. I think Doctor Doom needs to have a lot of sarcasm. And you can't always be serious.
I saw somebody call out for Jason Statham as the Silver Surfer.
Is Captain Marvel still becoming the new Avengers leader? I hope so.
Definitely.
I think everyone would be very happy
Yeah,
about
everyone
that.
would be really stoked about that. Really stoked about
I
that.
actually like Captain Marvel's scene in the Miss Marvel post credits, and I watched the Disney World ride. What was that thing? The one with Ant Man talking about going up Thanos' asshole.
No, wasn't that the like on the cruise or something?
The cruise, yeah.
yeah.
And her personality there. I think what they've done. I think they are totally reinventing Captain Marvel.
They should.
And also, it's like I feel like they didn't really have a proper direction for her, and her performance makes sense to me in the first one because she's like, I am alien, but I'm not alien. What am I? But now she's more
She's
in
Man
terms
of Steel.
now she's more at terms. Yeah, exactly. She's more at terms with who she is now, and I feel like now she can really find her actual personality. So, yeah, I think I don't think she's gonna be the leader of the Avengers, but people were out to like take her down before anything. Johnny Depp as Doom. I don't know about that. I don't know.
Brandon Routh is Reed.
Coy wasn't at his new Rockstar's live stream. Isn't his ankle monitor working?
Coy is on house arrest until further notice.
That's funny. Oh, do we got a Streamlab?
Jaime Hamilton.
Streamlab.
That
We need
was-
better sound
That
effects.
was so anticlimactic.
Yeah,
We
we'll
got to
get some-
create sound effects.
Yeah. Leave some sounds you want to hear, and we'll work on getting some new sounds in this piece.
What's the poll right now? Will Robert Downey Jr. return for Secret Wars? 42% are on your side.
No, look,
Yeah, 30. I said 42% on your side. That you said
you
no.
have to
it's
add
an
this,
actual
but you have
math.
to add no, because you have to add this. This
Yes,
is the
but
same
as a
thing.
stark variant.
71%.
Yeah, because that's still yes.
All right.
Yes, but as Tom Cruise, I think he's gonna come back as Tom Cruise.
Yes,
Or
Robert Downey Jr. is going to
Tony
return
Danza,
as
guys.
Tom Cruise.
Tony Danza.
You've heard it
Who
here.
can Tony Danza
first.
play in the MCU?
I built a suit of armor around the world.
Let's get Tony Danza and Andrew Dice Clay in the MCU.
Joel Mayberry, Netflix trailer department pisses me off.
Oh no.
I've said it many times. I've seen it happen time and time again. I run experiments. I'm
What
like,
happened?
Netflix is always copyright claiming us instantly,
Yeah.
and then we'll dispute it, and they let it go when the videos are done getting views every time. And I've talked with many people, many other people who do reactions, and I'll go, "Were you claimed by Netflix?" No. And after that, I'm like, "You guys are a bunch of assholes." They're easy to work with on actually covering their shows, like when we react to their shows. But the trailer department, I don't know what they have, why they have it out for us. When I'm like, I don't get why you let us cover your shows, but not your fucking.
It's me.
It is you. You work at Netflix.
Yeah.
Fucking Feige.
Uh,
I have a little bit of weird faith in
Craven.
Craven. I do. Oh, what's Jamie Hamilton saying?
Hey. Do you think dream walking could be brought back up as a plan to defeat Kang, especially?
It's like a Freddy Krueger situation.
Especially since Strange, just grab him, wake up. Especially since Strange has a photographic memory. Also, hope Deborah Ann Woll and Eldon Henson reprise their roles in Daredevil Born Again. Thanks to you all.
Dream walking. I never thought about that. Dream walking as an element to fight Kang.
That could be cool.
I don't
Jump into your other selves.
Oh, that would be a gnarly ass like Secret Wars movie. If
And
they were
that-
just like sacrificing their variant bodies, like fucking.
Oh, that would cause-
that'd be
gosh,
disturbing.
that'd be really savage.
Well, and that would
Yeah,
cause
that'd be
massive
gnarly.
incursions too. Like if you had tons of people dreamwalking, like the amount of universes being pulled together and incurring on each other would be huge.
Maybe
But I
that's
feel like
Dark's
only
secret.
Wanda could. Not only a few people could dreamwalk. Not everyone could dreamwalk.
Yeah, you would have had to.
It's a
have-
whole universe of Mary Sue.
Well, was the question directly about Doctor Strange?
Oh yes, especially since Strange's photographic memory. It was about
So like
yeah.
he could maybe teach people. I think you have to be very skilled in some type of magic to be able to do that in the first
True.
place. Like, could Professor X dreamwalk? You know what I mean? Or does there have to be like that magical component and understanding? Like,
It's not a bad theory.
it's not a bad theory. And I actually really like it. I don't think it's gonna come back up though. In all honesty,
I feel like it's got to come into play in some way.
I mean, I think
Wait.
they'll mention it, but
Ryan Aries in the chat.
Uh-oh. Where is he at? Where's Screen Crush?
Where?
is it under the Screen Crush name? Or?
Where everyone? Are you guys lying? You guys fucking lie to me. You guys have me fooled. The easiest way to troll me is in this. Easiest way to fucking. I don't see it.
Find him now.
Now I'm pissed.
Would it be under Screen Crush? or?
Sniper says that only sorcerers can dreamwalk. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I mean. Yeah. So
Ooh.
John, I'm putting this.
I don't see Ryan.
Yeah, you can put those away for right now while I refresh the supers. All right.
Machine Gun Kelly as Doctor Doom. Ooh, and you find out he's just some hack variant, like the first Mandarin, and then Eminem comes in.
Did you hear that the game released a 10-minute Eminem diss track?
Yeah, no, the game's going after Eminem, and Eminem's gonna like talk about shitting on the toilet or whatever he does now.
A lot of poop similes in those bars now, yeah.
Oh damn, we got super.
Also, Rick Alt says Bill Nighy for Doctor Doom. Do you mean the science guy Bill Nye, or do you mean Bill Nighy, the other guy who was like in Shaun of the Dead and Davy Jones? Because he could be like he's too old now, but he could be like a cool Doctor
I
Doom.
think obviously it's Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Is dream walking possible
that's
without
home
the
run.
Darkhold?
It's a good question. Chat. Is dream walking
The
possible
chat is
without
the
dark-
chat is asking.
Oh, good question. Because yeah, they wouldn't.
I
need-
think they
Because
do
Wanda
need it,
couldn't.
yeah.
Wanda couldn't do it after it was destroyed.
That's true.
Yeah, she couldn't do
Uh-oh.
it.
Are you sure about that?
Oh,
Well, hey, Enchantrix, what's up?
Who's Enchantrix?
She is on my channel a lot, and we talk in Discord too because she is awesome.
Warren, don't hit on your fans.
She has a boyfriend.
Warren can anticipate my next
She is
statement.
cool.
he's not in the chat now, is he?
He owns a gun.
I have seen it.
Well, no, because the whole part of going to Wendigo Mountain was because the Darkhold was gone.
But
But
I thought she
But-
did dream. Oh yes, but that wasn't
She
the
would-
real Darkhold that was first destroyed, and then they went to Wondergore Mountain.
it was a
where the-
copy.
Yeah,
right,
yeah,
and
that's right.
then-
Yeah,
Right, yeah. So I think they do need it to dreamwalk.
I'm remembering. Sorry, did you guys watch Better Call Saul last night? Don't ruin it for John in the chat. The details. Don't ruin the specifics. But it's so good,
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna run it.
dude. Better Call Saul was amazing. I still haven't.
A moment of silence.
I'm not
Better
gonna.
Call
I was
Saul.
about to say what I haven't seen yet, and I don't want to bring it up because I don't want people to ruin it for me.
Reactions.
All right, Robbie Brown in
Does
the
your
chat.
YouTube do that now?
What?
Oh
like-
yeah, as it makes
closed
itself
out
a
of-
desktop widget.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's YouTube.
that's new.
Yeah, it's awesome, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's a good app.
Yeah.
We're still at 1.1 people here. That's amazing.
You're welcome.
People say end strong. I wait till we're at. It is all Warren. I wait till we're at 100 people.
Wait, did we?
Yeah.
Did we
I
ever
don't like
change
to
the
go out
title?
strong. We never changed the title.
We've been talking
This is
about
good.
it at all.
I mean,
I guess Tom Cruise is Iron Man.
we talked about some of it, you know.
Hey, this
I
chat
thought it would
is
be all
guided
about.
by
I thought the whole chat was gonna be cast the X-Men, and I'm like, I guess not.
John Stamos is Doctor Doom. I'm here for
We've
it.
talked about upcoming characters this whole time.
Somebody, Robotech Jenner mentions George Clooney as Doctor Doom, and somebody else said that earlier, but with nipples. I
Ooh.
think Doom nips in
Doom
like
nips.
metal.
Yeah.
Breastplate, thing like
Exactly.
We-
Just hammering down those nips.
Vibranium nips.
Yeah.
We haven't seen the Sandman. Like honestly, I've been enjoying the movie reactions, so I've been making more time for those, and like the shows that we do commit to, we're being more selective about the shows that we really want to commit to. So that's why we didn't do Sandman.
Mr. Sandman.
And we heard it wasn't that, and I was like, that's disappointing.
Like, no, if it's not about that
It's based
song,
on some
no.
Neil Gaiman comic. What the? All right.
It's a DC. It's a DC guy.
Robbie Brown. Thank you, Robbie. Sorry, guys. Got to get back to work, but had to give my F forecasting. Dev Patel is Mr. Fantastic. Ooh, I love that pick.
Actually,
Definitely.
That's a solid pick.
that's
with
actually
it.
pretty solid.
I'm
Micah
with it.
Monroe as Sue.
I have no idea who that is.
I'm showing you her
Right.
right now. She's my girl that I picked.
Oh, she's from, It
Oh.
She's
Follows.
my It Follows girl. That's who I
Yeah.
said.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Actually, I don't. Is that a common? I was just that was off the top of my head, Micah Monroe, and I haven't heard people cast her, but that is a genuine interest of mine. She's a genuine interest of mine. That's a genuine answer of mine. Genuine answer. Rudy Pankow as Torch. I don't know who Rudy Pankow is. I'm
Never
pulling
heard
up a
of that either.
photo.
Oh, I've seen this guy before.
Oh yes, where have I seen him? He's got muscles.
Kind of looks like, reminds me of Harry Styles.
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh my God, look at those abs.
I've seen him before too, but I can't figure out where.
I've definitely seen those abs before. In the fucking mirror, people.
I am Rudy Pankow on my spare time.
Bust them out, Greg.
And then, no, I don't want to make you guys feel less than.
Yeah, totally.
And
yeah.
Alan Richson as Ben. You got some not as common names. Oh, Jack
Oh.
Reacher guy.
Yeah.
looky there.
Why would you want to hide that body and
never
muscles?
go back?
No, just him like that.
Yeah, just have him be that and
Just kinda
put
like
a
paint
mask
him-
on
paint
him.
him
Just kinda
orange.
paint him like orange.
Go
and-
for a very
yeah,
realistic
yeah.
thing here. Yeah. Actually, Alan Richson. I've heard amazing things about that Jack Reacher show.
Yeah, no, I've heard it's really good.
It'll make you want to never go back to the movies with Tom Cruise. Am I right? That also gave us Jai Courtney in his one palatable role that isn't Captain Boomerang.
You know what I noticed when we
Is it?
saw Top Gun Maverick and AMC? They did not run that Nicole Kidman commercial.
I know it's such bullshit.
But
was so
why do you
annoyed.
think they didn't do it?
Because Tom Cruise probably requested that they don't put
Yeah.
his ex-wife right in front of his movie.
I am not purposely making things awkward, Jeffrey.
That's called comedy.
It's called. That's just the only way I know how to be. Let's see here. Oh, let's keep going.
Yes.
Oh
What do
my
you
God,
got?
something about Galactus. This is you. You're all about Galactus.
Fishman. I am very excited to see.
Sorry for
Kang.
touching you. You guys couldn't see this. See, this is how you don't get canceled.
What we need on this soundboard is
My
one of
hands
those sounds where people are like,
I'm
ooh, like, when the crowd is reacting to like some scandal. I'm very excited, says Fishman,
I do like Galactus, Greg.
to see Kang and Doom in the new Avengers movie. But saying that, do you guys believe they might introduce or hint at Galactus at the end of Avengers: Secret Wars?
I
Keep
would.
up the hard work.
I would love that. I think I did a video recently about how I think Phase 7.
Yes. You said how Phase 7 is going to blow our minds.
Yes, I think that is the Galactus Saga. I don't know if that's what they'll actually call it.
You think Galactus is worse than Kang and Doom?
King at his core is just a very advanced human. That's that's an oversimplification, but he is a human.
Right, right.
You know what I'm saying? Like Nathaniel Richards is born in the future, where time travel is actually banned, but gets the hands on time travel machine, goes back in time, goes all over time, and just like we saw in Loki, he can kind of see everything, which is one reason he gets so powerful. and Galactus is just this huge cosmic entity with the power cosmic, and just you know what I mean. It's like he's so big, just big. Like he's such a big classic
Thick
iconic
with like 12
villain.
C's.
Yeah, like that guy is like squatting all day every day,
Thickest
like
villain.
just getting it big.
Someone says Brendan Fraser is the thing.
I said I could set John on fire
Yeah,
for those who suggested you as the Human Torch.
that'll work.
I mean, we could try
That'll
that
work.
now. Do you
Yeah.
want
I'm just
John was the Human Torch for 3 minutes.
to? We will miss him.
and the memoriam starts right now.
I hope they tease maybe in Secret Wars, but they didn't really tease anything after Infinity War. Just that little hammer clink, which is just a callback to Iron Man. So I don't know if they would tease it, but I really hope that's next, and I feel like that's next.
Oh, someone in chat's saying fan cast Gambit. You know who I think would be a good Gambit?
Channing Tatum.
I think it would be cool to bring Channing Tatum back.
Yeah,
But who?
he was devastated.
Who was the guy? You only saw the first season of True Blood.
Yes.
Who's the Cajun guy in that?
Oh yeah, Renee. I don't know that actor's name.
He was a good.
Yeah, he did a really good Cajun.
He did an amazing Cajun
He made
accent.
me want to learn that accent.
Yeah, he did an amazing Cajun accent,
Yeah.
and only for that purpose do I think you should play Gambit. He looks nothing like Gambit. Seriously, would not be a good pick
It's just
overall.
the accent.
But he could do the voice.
Just the accent.
To have him
yeah.
dub Channing Tatum.
Yes, there you go. I want Vincent Cassell as Gambit.
Oh my God, it's Warren. Someone discovered to see him.
Oh hey, Dashy.
What?
Charlie Hunnam as
Hello, Dashi.
Sentry. Do you know who Sentry is?
Yeah, we talked about that. Henry Cavill.
Yeah, I wasn't paying attention to what you were saying. I was too focused on other
Thanks.
things. You're talking about evil Superman. Yeah. Yeah, it's true. But no, I think who would be a good Galactus?
Austin Butler for Gambit. Eh? Ooh,
Austin
Galactus.
Austin Butler would be a great Gambit.
Yeah.
That would be a fantastic Gambit. Did you see Elvis?
Elvis, yeah.
Did you see Elvis?
Not yet.
Did I see Elvis?
Excited to see it.
I did. Thank you very much.
I was like, maybe
Wow,
I'll
you
react
should
to
play
it
the
on
next
the channel,
Elvis.
but that's not gonna be. That's gonna be the most impossible reaction. You could
I
tell.
was watching Elvis, and like when those women were losing their shit over him moving his hips, I was like, that was fucking ridiculous. And then I looked it up, I'm like, holy God, this
No.
was real.
No, dude, yeah,
Oh,
like
yeah.
really.
The sexual
yeah.
repression was through the roof.
It
He
really
has
was.
hips.
That's all you had to do back then.
I am being called to notice that this man has hips.
People are like, what would you do if you had a time machine? I'd go back in time and move my hips and just get all the women in the world.
Yeah, man. Go have some crazy
Yeah,
50s
start-
vanilla Elvis sex.
Like you could be a crazy homeless guy just standing in the street moving your hips like that.
Go have sex with Chuck
Like,
Berry.
oh my God. But Austin Butler would be a great Gambit. He would embody that role, and it'd be awful. It'd be a Jared Leto situation. Just
I've always liked the
Just
idea
throwing cards at
of,
everyone on set.
Liam Neeson
as
voice-
Gambit.
voicing Galactus.
Oh yes, that'd be a good call. I eat planets.
I have a very particular set of hungers.
Christopher Walken as Galactus.
Hey,
Hey, this is a
Swallow
planet.
you.
Good.
Swallow the galaxy.
get down my
Galaxy.
throat. Bob's Burgers.
Moment of silence. Play that moment of silence.
Cricket.
Cricket. Silence.
Silence. Cricket.
Silence.
Cricket.
Yes,
The
yes,
international
yes, yes.
sound of silence. And Bob's Burgers follow-up, a moment of loudness. Will we ever get a Black Order backstory assembly?
Probably not.
Dude,
No,
whole
God,
movie
we've
did-
moved on from that. I
whole
didn't give a
movie
fuck
dedicated to the
about it,
Black
man.
Order. Let's
No.
do it.
I
I
thi-
want Squidward spinoff.
Hey, Sinkfield Hoops, we are no cowards like Jabby Koei.
Jabus
We're keeping
Kablabus.
this live on the channel.
Kevin Spacey as Doctor Doom, most definitely. Fireside chats.
We should have a way to like hit a button that allows us to just bring the regular chat on screen. Invent that.
See what I can do here. I might be able to
Hurry
invent
up.
that right now.
do
We'll
you
see
have-
what we can do.
Do you have more fun here than when you're streaming with Chris?
Why would you ask me that?
Because we're live and I want a live answer, and I hope he's watching in Florida with his wife.
Yeah.
Feeling like,
What is the? It's different.
I'll
bring it back to Friends when Ross sleeps with the girl.
Yeah.
And she's like, how was
my
it?
God.
And he's like, it was different. It
Ooh,
was, you
terrible
like
answer.
it? No one likes change. Like,
Fucking asshole.
Anus.
We were on a break.
were they on a break, Greg?
I think they were on a break.
I think they're on a break.
I mean, they were on a break,
They
but
were.
I still think it was too soon. You don't just go and bang right away.
You would say that, wouldn't you?
That's how you know the
son?
break is real, when you're banging.
Yeah.
But Mark was at her house.
True.
Look.
Yes. The fight lives on, people.
We're never letting it go. Nova win? I think Phase 6. I think they're going to announce it at D23.
Do you think Keanu would play a good Doctor Doom? No.
Not Doctor Doom.
I feel like he's too. How do I explain this?
I'm from Latveria.
Yeah, like he's not up, like
Dr.
not upbeat enough, right? I mean, like I don't know if that's the right word. I mean,
Yeah, that's why Tarantino's got to play him. Oh, hey, I've seen a couple people talking about this. Red Man's Land in the chat says, recast Sam Elliott as Thunderbolt Ross. He's getting up there in age. Won't matter if he stays the Red Hulk all the time. I've heard also people say Ed Harris.
Oh my God! Hey, John, you did it! You invented it.
Yeah.
John invented technology.
wow, wow. You should
quiet-
be
quiet,
Doctor
guys.
Doom,
No.
sir. You,
Is my phone ringing? No, my phone's right there. I think I just felt a weird static in my leg. Can you
might
guys
have.
hit the like button if you're here? Oh, it's Warren. All
There's
right.
my John.
So, yeah. Look at this chaos on screen.
Yes.
I like it. It's
we
great.
feed on chaos.
Let's take a look.
Jaquarius69. I know it's a thank you, Jaquarius.
Ooh, that was
Yeah,
pretty.
it's a great
I
one.
know it's a long shot. Do you think Marvel would introduce Wolverine, a Hulk versus Wolverine movie, then have Bruce lose it and lead to World War Hulk? Oh, that would be gnarly. I would love a How are you feeling, Warren? I know this is longer than you normally stream.
Oh, good.
You good? You having fun?
Sure.
You
You wanna
sure?
fight?
Yes, it's a blast. Happy to be here.
John, I put down in the chat that I said what should be the next poll, so keep a lookout.
Okay.
And
I'll
then
keep a
I'll
lookout.
I'll answer the question. I've always wanted to see a Hulk versus Wolverine movie. I thought it would be great if you could do like a Guillermo del Toro directed Hulk versus Wolverine, and you actually got like a massive dude and put him in like it'd have to be alt universe. I don't think it would be like an actual MCU.
thing.
Yeah, like because if you did like a hard R Hulk versus Wolverine, like Wolverine fresh out of Weapon X or some shit, or Mind Control Weapon, like if you just made Wolverine like the
just
villain,
I feel that.
Wolverine on the hunt for him, and but Hulk like. You could make it like a really hard R with a very violent.
I really want this.
So hard.
That'd be cool, man. It'd be like with practical
I
effects
really
and
want
shit,
this. Yeah.
and like a very scary Wolverine and a scary Hulk.
And a scary
too.
Hulk. Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be. That's what I envision when I think of that.
Yeah.
Because a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, Mark Ruffalo was at some con or like something. He was on a panel,
Yeah.
and he was talking about future ideas for the Hulk, and he said he has a lot. And he actually said Hulk versus Wolverine. And everyone's like, what? No.
That would be amazing.
So,
who wouldn't
yeah.
want to
Sick.
fucking see that,
I think
man?
we'd all want to see that.
Imagine that title reveal.
But it would have to be. It can't be Smart Hulk.
No.
like you said,
you
it'd
got to
have to be
bring
like-
Hulk back
yeah.
to like a rageful guy.
Yeah.
But I do like the idea of like an introduction of like that. Can you imagine that at D23? And we got a different Hulk movie coming out, Hulk versus Wolverine, and then somehow that. But it just sounds like if I were to read that on an MCU timeline, it would be, they fight at first, but then they team up for some bigger bad. And I'm like, I don't want that. I want to see one of them lose.
Right.
Yeah.
That's kind of the issue with these team up films too.
Yeah.
Or the versus films. I mean.
Dan Trachtenberg directing the Wolverine film is a great call. Great call. Let's see here.
In the chat, somebody asked.
Well, now you can just highlight it, John.
Oh, looky there.
That's why I said we should have it on screen.
You're
All
doing
right,
a great.
first
job.
Even though
off-
on the phone, when you look at it, it's so tiny you can't really see it. Yeah.
Somebody says, first off, Corn World, hello to Sweden. Fan cast for Squirrel Girl, I say Milena Vintrub or Kate Micucci, but that's just me. Anyway, the fuck. Moment of silence.
I think Squirrel Girl could be played by.
Oh my God, that
that-
is Milana Vintrub. What the fuck?
I think Squirrel Girl could be played by that girl from It.
Oh, Sophia Lillis.
Yeah. Or Sadie Sink.
Okay.
Or Millie Bobby Brown.
Google literally
Millie
took.
Bobby
See there. Oh, it's a podcast, and she's already in that. Okay. Well, they already stole my casting for their Squirrel Girl podcast. So. But yeah, no, Sophia Lillis. I can see that.
All right, guys, we should actually wrap up this stream pretty soon. It's
Nah.
going.
I thought this was it. We're just gonna always
Michael
stream.
Jackson.
I
This is
thought
it.
this was life.
This is life now.
We're not just
We're
always gonna do-
We're so always gonna
We're
be
not just gonna
streaming.
always stream. I mean,
I thought this was it.
and then we'd like rotate. John would go out, sleep, and we just
Yeah,
keep going.
one of us has to do the night shift.
Uh,
I'm not seeing your new poll here, bud.
I know. I said that.
What should be the next
poll?
poll?
I said, what should be the next poll?
Okay, gotcha. That'll be
Wait,
the poll.
scroll down a tiny bit. Apparently, I'm effed up.
Oh, Warren's effed up. Warren's effed up.
That's
the
Jake,
most
though.
effed up.
I know Jake. I know Jake.
Oh, what role should be given to Dwayne Johnson? None. He would try to control it, and he'd be like, "No, I shouldn't appear in here. Write me out of it."
If we ever do a MCU movie in the jungle,
Yeah, it'd be
just
perfect.
have him in there as himself.
And
Not even like an MCU character, just like he's walking in the background.
And by the way, I think with Dwayne Johnson, did you read about that with the Black Adam Shazam thing?
Yeah, he specifically had didn't want Shazam in the film.
He didn't want Black Adam in the Shazam thing.
Or sorry, yeah,
Film.
opposite. Yeah.
I think what people have totally just read a headline and took that out of proportion. If you read the actual article, it's actually really good reasoning. He thought that it would be a disservice because they're both so tonally different, and it would be more rewarding in the long run if they both had solo adventures and then you had them fight each other.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, that's a perfect. But everyone's like, The Rock's trying to control the DC universe. Why would Shazam not fight Black Adam in his first movie?
I mean, it is like 10 plus years in the making. I mean, The Rock's been patient about it.
He has, yeah,
I
that's a
mean-
good point too. Yeah, it's been 10 years, man.
So, I mean, how much are you really trying to control? Hey, it's Clancy. You will actually see all of us in 2 days.
Clancy. Oh, we're gonna meet Clancy.
We are.
Hey, I'm
Or
excited.
You are. I've met her.
Yeah, that'd be weird if you hadn't met her
we
yet, man.
are,
But yeah, we're gonna
yeah,
meet Clancy.
yeah.
Yeah. Warren says amazing things about you. He says that you are. I'm not gonna make any jokes. I'm gonna actually see you. There's risk.
Just gonna be like, oh, hi, Greg. Stop.
DeFuck.
Moment of silence.
Thank you, DeFuck, but he followed it up. Nick Cage for a cameo. I really do think they should get Nick Cage in Secret Wars.
They should.
But not Robert Downey Jr. or Chris
No,
Evans.
he's got to play all his characters from The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent. He's got to do his filmography of characters.
The
When he
unbearable weight
says
of massive
his
marvels.
name, when he like yells at his name.
Nicolas Cage. I haven't seen the movie yet.
Oh,
No, I haven't seen it.
come
No,
on.
neither of us.
Rebel Wilson would be a great thing. What did she?
Yep, I would be entertained.
Oh no.
she'll have to bulk up.
She'll
Gabe, we read your super. Did we read your super chat, Gabe?
Gabe.
I thought we read that one. Did we not?
Well, it's either that we haven't read it yet or we did.
I could have sworn we read Gabe's. Oh man, we got something to get through. All right,
Nah,
guys.
Gabe, you're still to
Listen,
come.
we're gonna turn off. Refresh that, John.
and then turn them on.
We're gonna turn off the super chats because I gotta eat something.
Yeah.
Who needs to eat?
You hungry too? Yeah,
Also, gonna have to go to Best Buy at 5 o'clock. LA traffic.
dude.
That's gonna
Just
be
go
You'll
at
get there in like
6
an hour.
What?
You'll get there in like an hour, man. You listen to some tunes. Red Hot Chili Peppers, man.
Oh, do you like chili?
I love the Chili Peppers. Saw Chili Peppers live.
So did I.
Yeah,
Not when Greg did though.
I saw them very recently live, and it was magical. They were like, give it away, give it away,
Give it away
now.
Wait, so they performed their songs?
Did they give it away?
They did. They gave all their
They
songs
gave the
away.
whole show away for
They
free.
gave the whole show away for free.
Nice.
God, John, I can't fill the silence right now.
Oh, enjoy the
very-
silence.
You don't need
Depeche
to.
Mode.
We have buttons you can fill.
Oh my God, is Christian Harloff messaging me right now?
I know. He was on Campia this morning.
Was he? What a dick.
Yeah. Yeah, talking up all that She-Hulk love. Uh-oh. Look out. Cross. Can I have one of your guys' chairs? I'll give you $5 at a crisp high five. These chairs. Sure. If you want one, come over here. Bring that Lincoln. Bring that hot Lincoln.
Are you still sponsored by these chair people?
Sure.
Are you still an and a seat partner?
Because can I be honest about these chairs?
They just gave me the chairs.
Can I be honest about the
So
chairs?
I'm not like sponsored.
Please speak
by
your
them.
truth.
I don't like sitting in those chairs. That's why you don't really see me sitting in them.
I like the Iron Man one, which is the one I use every day. But these two are not the best.
Wow.
I'm not sponsored by them. I did one thing for them.
With the birds will share this lonely.
Did you guys? I'm sorry. I just
I
want
was
to grab
like,
Warren's phone.
Are
Sorry.
you gonna call yourself there? I was like, I missed a call. What are you doing?
Did you guys see our reaction to High Tops Films video?
Who should Flea play in the MCU?
Oh,
People are saying Flea is Wolverine.
Yes, but he has to be naked just wearing
Dude, the
a
Red
sock.
Hot Chili Peppers would make a great Fantastic Four. You have John Frusciante as Sue Storm. Then Chad is like clearly a huge guy. He can be Thing. And then Anthony Kiedis has to be Mr. Fantastic. And then Flea is the Human Torch.
that's a great call, man.
Dude.
Easy. Dubs.
But no, you don't want to have these chairs. Trust me, not even for $5.
But we'll
Oh
take
my
the high
God,
five still.
Christian Harloff! I just saw that you texted me. I was just talking about how you texted me.
Christian the Loff.
Yeah, we can do Friday.
Harloffel.
I'm texting you right now. We can do Friday.
What
And
is your poll that you have going on here? Ah, of course. Yes, that is the clear answer.
It's the only objective truth in the whole situation.
Sorry. Okay, we got focus. Okay, we're in the end game now here on this
Did we
live
turn
stream.
them
so
off?
I'm
We're
gonna get
in-
super focused. You turn them off.
We turned off the super chats. We
Watch this. We're
turned
gonna
them
rock this, guys.
off. All right, Dominic Webb, cousin of Mark Webb. Do you think we will see bounty hunters in the MCU?
Warren, you think we'll see some bounty hunters?
Yeah.
Wow, way to give us some substantial
Excellent
feedback
insight.
there.
I answered the question. You asked me a question and I answered it.
Yes.
I'm not familiar with bounty hunters within Marvel.
Well, I guess I have to ask.
Like
are-
we're just talking like general bounty hunters.
well, I
like,
was
I
going
know-
to say, are you talking to me about the Mandalorian?
I know what bounty
I know
hunters
they're
are.
both Disney, like. He's
No, there's a. I mean, guess there's
What,
a. Is there a run here for Marvel bounty hunters? There's a category, Marvel database bounty hunters, but it's like fucking like Felicia Hardy and Jennifer Walters.
There are people who
Let's do it.
bounty hunted things like technically like Deadpool has. You know
Oh,
what I
like
mean?
they're saying like characters that become bounty hunters.
Yeah.
I thought there was
but,
like
but
the
I don't
bounty
know.
hunter run that I'm not familiar with. Yeah.
Well, I also didn't know if it was like an actual question about like Mandalorian bounty hunters, like in Secret Wars or something, because any Universal thing is possible. They're both Disney. But
when that day comes.
or
It
if
will.
you're asking if there's going to be kind of like a story that is kind of like a Mandalorian bounty hunter type of thing, because that would actually kind of be cool, I think.
I think it'd be a really rad sandwich.
Yeah, that would be.
They could get Dog the Bounty Hunter too.
Ooh,
Ooh, Amber Mid Thunder is X23. That'd be great. If they can get the
Cool.
if they can get her. Oh, I love that. She's
Yes.
amazing.
What
yes,
happened?
agreed.
Amber Mid Thunder.
Who's that?
From
She's
Prey.
the lead
Oh
actress in
yeah,
Prey,
yeah.
She's so cool.
And she's got some Marvel cred from Legion, which I have not seen.
Oh, Legion, yeah.
But yeah, people like Legion.
Legion.
Dan Stevens, great guy. Care Chef Amp. Oh, okay, we got you. Wolverine, the casting. Dylan O'Brien, cool. Tokyo Jetson, cool name. Big fan, guys. I've been thinking the MCU has become less adult-oriented compared to earlier phases. It's been 15 years, People that grew up with it are adults now, and some of us were already grown. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
Tokyo, first of all, appreciate the super chat. Secondly, yeah, I don't think you're wrong. I that is something that kind of did dawn on me as other than you get like the occasional. It depends. Sometimes it seems it's rare you get like a real in between. Like Thor: Love and Thunder at times felt a little in between to me. It's like a lot of people had like more of the child.
Well, the orgy part. Not exactly meant for kids.
No, the orgy part of the dark black and white planet and like that stuff was real like adult heavy. But then there's a lot of the time then you got stuff like She-Hulk and Miss Marvel, which feel more kid oriented. Then you got Moon Knight, which feels more adult
She-Hulk
oriented.
is kid oriented?
I think some of the adult humor might go over the kids' heads because there is some adult
You
humor.
haven't seen the 3 and 4.
But is it? Oh, yeah, I haven't seen 3 and 4.
Yeah.
Those first two felt like
The first
extremely
two-
family friendly.
The first one's very family friendly.
Second one too, I would say.
Yeah. Gosh, they all blend together. Because when I watched them, they didn't like.
Well, yeah, they didn't separate.
They didn't
them.
tell me what was one. They all were like.
yeah.
It was like a movie almost.
But it depends, Like sometimes it does seem to go very mature. I think Moon Knight, like their 5th episode especially,
Yeah,
was
Moon Knight
so
was-
adult.
Yeah.
Like that's not a kids episode at all.
See,
Yeah.
to me, it feels like the first. I mean, it's an oversimplification, but I feel like we're in the teenage years of Marvel now, where we're starting to get a little more rambunctious, starting to use a little more language, starting to acknowledge sexuality a little bit more. It's funny. Like to me, growing up, I always associated the level of violence and action we got all throughout the first phase. And the first saga, I should say, the first 3 phases, is being kind of like kid accessible, PG-13. But now I feel like thematically they are trying to branch out into like every character needs therapy. I've heard people
Yeah.
say that Phase 4 is the therapy stage where everyone's like, "Oh, I got so much internal
Oh,
struggle."
Well, also the violence in Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness and the
That
horror
was-
is not
yeah.
not kid friendly at
Well,
all.
and that was
Hardcore.
one. There was like a lot of people were like, "This is the first Marvel movie I'm not taking my kids to."
Yeah,
I heard that a lot.
I saw kids scared in the theaters when we saw it on IMAX. People were scared.
There's some freaky stuff in it,
No, there's
and she's
some-
like,
when she kills the Illuminati, and then she pisses on their faces.
"Yeah, that was crazy."
totally.
Even
I
for
didn't
me,
think
I was like, too much.
too much. Yeah.
Oh, good.
All right, guys. Well, let's move on. Bronson Plays. Thank you, Bronson Plays.
You're doing great, Greg. You're doing great. You DJ?
Remix.
Do you think you're a DJ?
No.
Okay, good.
Hey, thank you, Bronson Plays.
Hey,
Hi.
on 2 other live streams, you said you could react to our Daredevil fan films on YouTube. Thank you so much for everything, and the link is
Pull
on
it up
Insta.
right now.
All right.
You gonna pay
Hold
me extra
on.
for this?
Pull it up right now, Bronson Plays. You can clip this out.
Yeah. Just send the link into the thing. Otherwise, it'll take me a minute.
Show
to
them our
log in.
login password.
Do
Make
you
sure
allow-
you
do you allow
show
links?
the password.
Do you allow links in your chat?
What?
Do you allow links in your chat?
What do you
Didn't
mean?
Specifically, not allow the links. Let's see.
Hold on. We're going to pull this up. We are going. In the meantime, John, while you're looking for this, can you also do your Nick Offerman impression
Dude,
as
Nick
Galactus?
Offerman as Galactus.
Listen to John's Nick
Hell
Offerman impression.
Yeah. Okay.
I have traveled across many worlds to devour your planet.
All right.
Sorry, I was mildly distracted. What's your Instagram handle? We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. I swear. Bronson Plays.
Come on.
All right, I'm just gonna
Find it-
search
find it, John.
Bronson.
Find it, John.
I'm so finding it right now.
We got no time.
Got no time, no nothing. I wish I could more effectively search the inbox, but I can't because Instagram isn't designed to be used on a desktop, even
It
though
really
they offer
isn't.
it that way.
You're really failing us right now,
I'm
John.
failing.
Guys, whoever's
us.
here, can you hit the like button?
I trusted you.
And can you come up with a better title for our video?
Yeah. Greg sucks at titles.
That's
We
true.
don't, I don't ever call him and ask for help with titles. Never. That doesn't happen.
I just say, Warren, just put the word leak in there. Just say, Avengers full plot leaked.
Avengers 8 full plot.
We're not done with the super chats. We're just looking for a very specific one right now.
How's about this?
Damn, who are these girls you're replying to on our Instagram?
Dang, John.
John's just
They're
only,
all unopened.
John's only just talking to
Go
the
get
girls.
it.
All these are
He's
unopened.
full of shit. Oh my god, look at John, just like
I love
shit.
how the screen is like this big, but Instagram is like
Well,
this
'cause
big
I
on it.
John just can't
blow
stop
everything
talking to
up.
the women.
Hey, look, it's Paul.
Paul from Heavy Screen Crush.
Heavy Screen Crush, yes.
John, you're gonna find it. I promise.
Yep. It's not Armada partners.
Nope.
You're doing great.
You're doing good. So good, John. Find that link.
What are we actually doing?
He's
We're
looking
looking-
for a link to someone who we
Oh, the
apparent-
Daredevil?
Yeah, but apparently we promised. You know, I'm sure there's an easier way to find this. What is the super chat?
Go. Bronson plays.
I got you. Don't worry.
Title, were they on a break or not? Marvel discussion with Cosmic Wonder. That's it. Change it now.
Bronson plays with a Z at the end.
Change it now. Why aren't we changing the
Okay.
title?
So I found your.
What is it? What is it?
Bronson plays with.
They were on a break or not?
Z.
The real wonderful
No
collab.
posts yet. This is the
You
part.
think it's on there?
This is the best part for you guys.
All right. What we're gonna do is we're gonna hunt this down, and then the next live stream we are reacting to it regardless. The second you come in here, we're reacting to it because we're short on time right now.
Yeah.
We already committed 18 hours here.
We've been here for days.
Yeah, let's-
84 years.
Warren's got to go. He's got a hot date tonight.
Yeah.
Sorry, Bronson plays
Two
next live
Asian
stream.
girls.
Next live stream. Unless it showed up in the chat already.
We're still at
It's not-
900
it's
in the
not-
chat.
It's not
That's
my
crazy.
date. They're on a date with each other. I'm just showing up to crash it.
I'm
Mike.
sorry. Bronson plays. We're gonna find this. Show
You
us
know
the
what?
bitches, John.
Well, I'm reacting to it on my channel.
Mike
I'm taking it from y'all.
2021. No, don't do that. Don't do that.
What's happening?
Mark Strong as Doctor Doom is perfect. Just see his performance in Robin Hood across Russell Crowe. I think Mark Strong would be a solid Doctor Doom. He has the perfect look. You know Mark Strong?
Of course. I'm trying to picture it. What do you need, a wig?
Would Doctor Doom need hair?
I mean,
Not my
you
Doom.
still see Victor Von Doom, especially if it's
Did they just announce Nova as a series?
what? Then I
thought that
really
was
gotta
already
go.
a thing.
No. Yeah. All right. But no, I think Mark Strong would be a really solid Doctor Doom. I think in terms of the acting chops, yeah. And if he has to wear a wig, he could wear a wig.
Impossible.
I love how Wicked Zombie was just like, we don't acknowledge the chat. This is fucking, they have no idea how often have we been talking with the chat. They always say that every time. There's always someone who thinks we
Yeah.
don't talk to the
I think
chat.
you're neglecting your fans.
I appreciate your support. Come on, you see that we're actually interacting with the chat the entire time.
Yeah, come on. We even got the chat up on screen.
We do, and our phones.
Ooh, okay, but thank you, Mike. Colin, thanks, Colin. Nikolai Costner Waldo as Doctor Doom.
Who's that?
He was Jaime Lannister in Game of Thrones.
Oh.
Actually, out of everyone mentioned today, he's my personal favorite. Like, associate. Do you know who that is? Have you seen Game of Thrones? It's okay if you haven't, Warren. You don't have to have seen everything. You're too busy, man. I'll show you a photo.
You just want to always talk for me, or
Yeah.
okay?
But have you seen it?
I'll let you. No, I mean,
Always.
have I?
I don't know. Have you? Look, here he is from a prison movie.
I know
Oh
who he
yeah,
is.
was it Dragged Across Concrete? Or no, Cell Block 99.
He'd be a good Doctor Doom, wouldn't he?
He would.
A little
He-
handsome.
He actually would.
So good.
But Doctor Doom's supposed to be handsome.
No, he's supposed to be horrendous.
Yeah, but also handsome.
No, he's actually supposed to be handsome. He would get so extreme that in one of the like the way Kirby envisioned it was that he had like one main little scar that he thought ruined his face, and that's why he wore a mask.
You just say Kirby, not just Jack Kirby. Just
Yeah, I know. I call him Kirby.
Curb.
Sometimes I say Curbinator.
Curbinator.
Yeah,
Curb dog.
I call him Jack Off. It's just, like we got nicknames for each other.
So what's yours?
So yeah, but I think Nikolai Coster Waldo would be Coster Waldo would be a perfect choice too.
Sinkfield Hoops.
I think for me,
It would be good.
yeah, because he I think he could bring a decent amount of like genuine humanity. They all could. They're all good picks. Everyone has picked solid picks
Except for Greg.
except for Greg. But I do think Sean William Scott would be the perfect one.
Bring him
Sean
back.
Williams. Yeah, he hasn't done anything in a while.
Not
Besides
since
Goon.
Goon and
Yeah,
Goon 2.
Goon 2, yeah.
Sinkfield Hoops. Jamie Campbell Bower. Who's that?
I know that name.
Guys.
Oh my God!
Oh, we already-
He's the guy from Sweeney Todd,
From Harry Potter.
Harry Potter,
And Twilight.
Stranger
Aw,
Things.
yeah, and
Twilight.
the immortal
Not Stranger
instrument
Things.
City
Not-
of Bones.
Not
As the Beyonder. Who's the
You're my
Beyonder, Warren?
The Beyonder is actually who Doctor Doom. He takes his powers to become God Emperor Doom.
You know, I keep trying to set up Warren to fail.
Actually, wait.
Oh, now you got to Google it?
Is it or is it the one above all?
I'm going to tell you who the Beyonder is right now, just off the top
No,
of my head.
it is the Beyonder. No, it is. Yeah.
He was, at one point he was considered to be the most powerful being in the
Is
multiverse.
that what Wikipedia says?
It's not Wikipedia.
That's
it's
not-
a Marvel database fandom.
That's not wiki facts. That's Greg's opinion.
That's who. So Doctor Doom takes his power and becomes God Emperor Doom in Secret
Oh
Wars.
God.
Cool.
In Secret Wars 2, you mean?
Electric Secret Lou. It's just Chaz.
I can't wait to eat.
But would Jamie Campbell Bower be a
Very
good
hungry.
Beyonder?
I think Jamie Campbell could do anything as long as it's villainous and it requires a pretty looking person.
I'm not intimidated by him.
Why? Have you seen Stranger Things?
Yes.
The 4th season?
I'm not intimidated in all those scenes he's not in from seasons 1 through 3.
Twilight, Harry Potter, like all these. That's all I see him at.
Hey, man.
Hey, it'd be great. You don't know what you're talking about, War Tour.
Pattinson's scary as Batman. Anybody from Twilight can thrive.
All right.
It's just Chaz. Since Disney owns Dragon Ball rights, imagine seeing Goku in Secret Wars. That would not be distracting at all. That would only be cool and awesome.
Disney owns Dragon Ball rights.
I guess.
I didn't know that.
I think Goku showing up in Secret Wars would definitely. That should be the new poll before we go.
Okay.
Right.
Justin
Man.
Chatwin, bring him in.
Kanye West as the Beyonder. I think Kanye West should be Professor X.
I think that Dragon Ball Z movie was the biggest letdown of my life.
No, are we sure you saw the same movie?
Dude, that
The
movie.
one for like 15 years ago.
I think it's underrated.
I think it's garbage.
No, I think it's very underrated. I just put out a video recently about unpopular opinions, and I forgot to mention that my top pick would have been Dragon Ball Z is an underrated film, and they knew exactly what they were doing. It was all intentional. And
The
no one got
live
it.
action one.
Yeah, with White Goku, with the Japanese grandfather. Yeah, I think that one.
You're really making a good point.
I think that was a good one.
I granted I only saw it one time, like 15 years ago, whenever it came out. But
I don't think Disney's gonna ruin Dragon Ball Z. I think they're gonna make it even better than it ever has.
Yes, it's going to be good. It's going to be the best version. It's going to be the best.
Donald Trump is doom. I love it.
I'm the best. I'm the best dictator.
We're gonna get the best vibranium.
Ask anyone, they'll tell you. I made the best world out of all the remaining universes.
Greatest threat.
it's gonna go up against Kang. Wrong. Kang, you're wrong.
Ask anybody. Ask anybody. They'll tell you. Cameron Scott. Do you think a Doom character movie would be a cool solo movie?
Yes, 100%. Especially if you. There's so many Doom stories.
That could be Marvel's Joker. Just make a Doom solo movie.
I think it creates so much more interesting stakes if you have a solo film first. Because like with Wanda, getting to know her intimately in WandaVision and then seeing her as the villain just made it so much more compelling in Doctor Strange. So imagine if one of your main big baddies gets their own solo movie first, and then suddenly they're the big baddie. It would just, the emotional investment makes for a much more interesting complexity. So yeah, I would love to see like a solo Doom movie first. Like
I would actually like that as well. I'd like to see him like kind of good, and then kind of like you said, like become the villain.
see from the protagonist perspective.
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
Real quick, Alex C. Los Spookies coverage will probably not happen, but that show's great, and I hope they keep making it. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
Oh, that's what we're doing.
I don't know what the fuck he's talking about.
Los Spookies is a great show on HBO. All right? San and Julio Torres.
You mean Barry?
Should be. Oh, that's the show on HBO.
Yeah.
My bad.
Barry's a good show, yeah.
I'm gonna watch Barry. Brian on Brian O'Neill Singleton. Took me a sec. Aaron Eckhart as Victor Von Doom. Inside joke will be that everyone pronounces it Doom. Party on, rejects.
Why is that the inside joke?
Is that the wrong pronunciation? He'll be like, it's Frankenstein.
I don't get the
It's
joke.
Victor Von Doom instead of Doom.
Wait, are we pronouncing Victor Von Doom wrong this whole time?
Well, no, but
No,
if the original spelling is that DOHM, then it would be more like Dom instead of Doom.
This is a fascinating comment.
Yeah. If you really made his name be accurate to how like Eastern European languages work.
We're gonna camp this and move on. Thank you, Brian O'Neill.
Thank you, Brian.
Singleton.
It would be a good
that
running
would be
joke.
good, and we appreciate your support here.
It
on
would
the
be a
channel.
good running joke. I think I see where you're coming from because he wouldn't want to be called Doom, but then eventually he's going to embrace it. Sinkfield Hoops is back. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Sinkfield Hoops.
If you think Doom will be the villain of Secret Wars, do you think we'll have enough time to build him up and develop him enough?
If he is introduced in the post credits of Black Panther: Wakanda Forever, yes.
Yeah, I think Doom could be like implemented throughout.
Kind of like how Thanos was,
Thanos.
Yeah.
but hopefully a little bit more.
I mean, they didn't like Thanos was barely like you would get like hints by the something like what the fuck her name Nebula. Like
Right.
understanding, like, oh, Nebula got a fucked up dad. Her dad was Thanos. Oh my God, Nebula and Gamora, their relationship, knowing who their dad was, and then hearing little bits and pieces throughout help build up Thanos. That way, by the time you got to Infinity War, you would have the intimidation, but then you can
Right.
humanize him more.
Right.
So yeah, I think there's a very solid version of how you can do it.
I mean, Secret Wars is 3 years from now. We have time.
Yeah, they got like 46 properties coming out. So, yeah. Thank you, Brian L. Singleton. At least one of you got it.
Good.
Appreciate it.
Glad to hear that.
Singfield Hoops. Yep, we did him. Alex Williams. Do you guys think that Marvel cast top actors as lesser characters and unknown actors as top characters? Ooh, I never looked at it that way, but there does seem to be a bit of a pattern.
Huh.
Is that accurate? Let's think about that. Shang-Chi was a lesser known actor.
Yes.
She-Hulk, not as well known. Iman Vellani, definitely
as well known, yeah.
newcomer. Moon Knight was Oscar Isaac.
I mean,
It sounds
he's
like it's just a
big.
mix.
Yeah, I think it's a
Yeah.
mix. I truly think it's whatever is the best fit for the role.
Yeah, it's all they care about. They don't care about money. They just care about making the best property.
Well, I mean, they gave us
Totally.
like, even though Chris Hemsworth had like that scene
he-
in Star Trek and he had Cabin in the Woods, like
He
you know,
was
they,
nothing big, yeah.
yeah,
He really
like
was
Thor, that
nothing
was a
big.
pretty big catapult. Hiddleston was around, but that was a big catapult. I think they're good at taking people who are at least in that mid tier of like, I know I've seen this guy before, but then like launching them to
Right,
huge
yeah.
status. Gabe Killian Murphy for Doctor Doom.
That's what Gabe really wanted us to
Gabe.
read, even though we covered that extensively. Yeah, Killian Murphy would be perfect. He brings some kind of a sexual aura to Doom,
Is
I
it-
feel like.
is it Killian?
Yeah, Dr.
Or
Doomy.
Cillian?
I think it's Killian.
I think it's Killian.
But
It
yeah,
would just be silly if he was silly.
I do think it would be
There
There we
you
go.
go. First try.
nailed it. Yeah, I think Killian could bring a kind of sexual aura to Doom, which is what we need.
Yeah, I want sexual
It's like,
tension
I want
between
I want
Doom and
Reed.
Reed.
Obviously.
sexual Doom is what I want.
Mm-hmm. Sexual tension.
Thank you,
Sing-
Gabe, for that super chat. But yeah, I'm getting super hungry. You guys hungry?
Pretty hungry.
Yeah, Warren, you got food? You got food in the back house?
All I've had today is my Athletic Greens, who no longer sponsors this channel. But I still drink it because it's good. Hey, Sinkfield Pops is back. Do you think Marvel Studios hears words of some projects being too comedy heavy and maybe want to avert that kind of tone, balancing the tone more?
No. I think they kind of just do it per project is the way they do it. I feel like they might have better. Sometimes they do go in. I think that's something Marvel could probably consider better as they move forward. I don't know if there's time to do it, but what I think they can do is part of factoring in their releases is factoring what their genres are per their releases, because sometimes that tonality shift, it's like it can be too much of a swing, and from like one type of tone to a completely different kind of tone. Because I was watching. For prepping my video the other day, I was looking at Captain America: Winter Soldier, and I was like, that was such a serious movie.
Yeah, it was.
And I don't know of any other Marvel movie that's like that serious.
Yeah.
Is there any other MCU movie that rivals how serious that one is? Like even Civil War had like hilarious
Right,
moments
yeah,
in
yeah,
it.
yeah.
You know, like can I get some orange slices or like the big Spider-Man?
I mean,
and all that.
Spider-Man.
Yeah, so like even Endgame had a lot of fun. Infinity War did, you know, like that was so fucking serious, and we haven't had one.
Or the Dark World, but it wasn't.
Yeah, there's some other the
There's
funny
some-
buddy banter, brotherly banter between the two of them. I think.
Yeah, I think
So
it's a lot of crap, but I really like. It has one of my favorite lines in it, where Loki's like, or Thor's like, "I wish I could trust you," and Loki's
Right,
like,
right.
"Trust my rage."
Ooh, that's a good line.
nice, yeah, that's a good
Favorite
line.
Good
lines.
line, good pull.
His mother died, you know. It's just,
Oh yeah, we also had someone who just got a 0 edition shirt. I gotta shout them out.
Looky dookie.
Where'd it go?
Drum roll. We need a drum roll sound effect. Ha ha ha. Oh, hey, that's a great idea, Bucky Barnes, ATL, our moderator. It's a good idea to have Coy next time he's on. Tell him not to wear a shirt, and then and that will go over the perfectly. I mean, for the next live stream, but I think even for those She-Hulk episodes, if he just sits there shirtless and reacts, I think that could really bridge the gap.
Hold on, I'm just looking for something.
And Jeffrey Miller feels like Warren is a nice guy in person. That's
Thank you.
nice. I can
Thanks,
vouch for that.
Jeffrey.
I can vouch for Warren's nice.
Shut the hell
Okay.
up, John.
Could you?
So let's keep moving. Jen.
Tokyo Jetson.
Which
Again.
TIH character do you want brought back? I want the leader and Doc Samson.
TIH.
Looking it up.
The Incredible Hulk?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Which the leader and Doc Samson? Yeah, that is the biggest clue right there.
Is that Tim Blake Nelson?
Yeah.
That blue, yeah.
I did hear theories that he would be coming back into She-Hulk.
His brain got all big and
Is
crazy.
he shown in it? Don't tell me. Don't tell me. Don't look.
Don't tell me.
Don't change your face.
Don't tell me.
Yeah, I would love to see. I think Doc Samson. They did set Doc Samson to be a big villain, and he didn't come into the fold at all.
Yeah. At all. Shut up.
Trying to see your face to
But
see
his
if
brain bugged out.
if there's a hint here.
No.
I think bringing back Sam Elliott for Thunderbolt Ross wouldn't be a bad call.
Yeah. You never know with Marvel and recasting, right? It's just
Yeah.
they've done it for people who aren't dead. So I wonder, since William Hurt passed away, if they're gonna just not recast.
Right.
So
I don't know.
I think Sam Elliott would be perfect. I hope they bring him back. I want to see Betty Ross
he
again.
would.
Is Betty Ross in the show? Don't tell me.
See, I'm an Ed Harris. I'm an Ed Harris boy. I think Ed Harris could do it.
That was Coy's top pick.
Okay, then I'm not original anymore.
I gotta feed the cats, guys.
Like I'm the first person to ever say this.
It's serious business.
Brian O'Neill Singleton is back. Jerry Hogarth film will Firm. There you go. Thank you.
Jerry Hogarth is from Jessica
Yeah,
Jones.
it's freaking Carrie Ann Moss. Will merge some of She-Hulk's firm, allowing for crossover characters, namely Luke Cage, Jessica, and Danny Rand. Well, maybe not Danny. It's gonna be so awkward if they bring back everybody but him. Like it's coming, unless, and this would be a cool if Finn Jones really took all this time to get great at fighting and then came back and proved everybody wrong. That'd be pretty fun. But
I haven't even thought about Jerry Hogarth coming back, but she would be really cool to bring in. I thought Carrie Ann Moss did not get enough credit for playing that role too. Very underrated. She was awesome in there. She was full on lesbian.
yeah, not a Hollywood friendly lesbian.
No, she was like so lesbian.
Not a lesbian you can cut out for China.
my point is that like you get like a kiss in one of these movies.
Yeah.
And like fucking Disney. Whoa, let's go.
They're
Disney. But then
they were otherwise asexual, but now they're not for a second.
But I was like, God damn, guys, the fucking Jerry Hogarth and Jessica Jones was like sleeping with women all the time.
True that.
If I was in the MCU, I would want to just be, I want to be Ned.
Be a lesbian.
Sinkfield
Hoops.
Hoops. Also, Screen Crush's theory about the TVA being in the quantum realm didn't make any sense. If so, then the statue would be the same in the finale.
That's a fair poke. I feel like there's a lot of great stuff about that theory, but that's fair.
Dude, look, guys, look. If Ryan Airy's here, I want him to know he can go suck it.
Yeah.
All right?
Your whole thing's been destroyed now.
Ryan Airy's never been kind.
In his life to anyone.
No, he's the most cocky son of a bitch in the world, Ryan Airy. Matter of fact, I'm going to text him right now. That's how cruel he is. I have his number.
You should.
You're a dick, Ryan Airy.
Do it. Do it just out of nowhere. Wreck his day.
Just like said him. He's like, I just had a loss in the family. I don't care. You're a
I
dick.
don't care.
You're a dick, Ryan Airy.
You deserve it.
Say hi to Doug for me, you dick. Alex C. I mean,
Winner's Place. I would love to have an internship program here. I just put everyone to editing work, and then when they ask to finally get paid, I'd be like, "Sorry, your position is filled."
you get college credit.
College credit.
But yeah, I'll tell it to Screen Crush for you, Sinkfield. It was Alex C. There's literally, thank you, Alex C. There's literally a nightmare department at the TVA. Mobius said so. Yeah, he mentioned
He
vampires.
said that's another department.
I would.
I'd happily help you burn that down.
Yeah, see, Warren knows his stuff. Guys, don't tell Ryan Arias said that. He's going through a really tough time. No, Ryan's fine. I would love to see that Nightbird. I think they're going to explore that shit probably in the next.
I would hope. I hope that wasn't just like name dropped and then nope, that's it.
We haven't had a season 2 yet, like actually air, so it hasn't quite hit me the reality of that there's going to be a Loki season 2. It hasn't quite hit me yet until we're watching. Like, oh shit, we have a season 2 of Loki. Right now, it's just a thing that I've heard, but I even though there's set photos and official announcement on the actual Comic-Con, I don't know.
Erica Sinclair shouts out to you.
Oh.
Love your work on Stranger Things.
You're doing great. You helped save the day.
Thank you for subscribing. You are now a part of our Hellfire Club. Ha ha ha. Ooh, Josh Holloway in the convo for Gambit.
I'm excited for Eternals too. I think they should make it slower and more meandering.
And more shots at Magic Hour.
Dietrich King. Thank you, Dietrich King. We're not taking super chats anymore. We're finishing up the last time. I appreciate you wanting to. Thank you, Maxillian.
Just stickers.
True.
Could you see Hulk being a villain one day?
Oh,
yeah,
I
man.
I would almost, maybe not hope because of some of the story arc of Bruce Banner, but like an uncontrollable Hulk that,
Whoa. Hold on. For some reason, this guy's mean comment is hidden. I need to show it. Yeah, he hides his face because he's a fucking pussy. All right, so we have here Dietrich King. Could you see Hulk being a villain one day? Yeah, I mean, I think World War Hulk definitely.
he's the villain, but like he's not wrong. Like he was tricked by the Illuminati.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that where he's just full Hulk, full rage. Like I would love to see that because Smart Hulk was fun. Was okay. I'd rather have the Hulk, like the real Hulk.
I want the Hulk to come
yeah,
back.
I would rather have the real Hulk.
I gotta admit, I enjoy Smart Hulk.
Right, that's what
do.
I'm saying. It's like it's a fine character, but I want the Hulk back.
I do. I would like Hulk to go back to like actual. It's like, oh, he's got some real rage problems, Right now, it's just
That's
Mark,
the Hulk.
just Mark Ruffalo. I enjoy it though. I can't act like I watch it. I'm like, I'm sick of this.
Right, I don't think that either.
But I would like some of that dichotomy again. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
That could be a cool way to mix things up for his character, make the rage come back through after so much time of having control. Dakota Jones, One Virus Effects on the Instas. Matthew McConaughey for Norman Osborn.
All right.
Listen up, Peter.
It might be super distracting, but it could also really work. Yeah.
Listen up, Peter. I want you to come to the top of Oscorp Tower. And I want to show you a few things. We're going to take our shirts off. It's going to be good.
You would give some pretty awesome Green Goblin. I mean, Willem Dafoe's impossible to replace. Willem Dafoe's perfect, isn't he?
Can Spider-Man come out and play? Wake up, little spider. Wake up. Singfield Hoops, MVP of the Super Chits. What if Marvel made standalone movies that don't connect and called it Phase Zero, or added them to the legacy movies on Disney P?
Ooh, I like that. Phase Zero. I haven't actually heard that pitch before. Have you?
Do it.
No, I think of the Phase Zero podcast when I hear that, but
Phase Zero phase.
yeah.
Zero Edition.
I like
Shop
it.
zeroedition.com.
What I've been really hoping that Marvel, I mean, I would love for them to do that, but what I've really been hoping Marvel will do with their animation department is to adapt graphic novels directly, the way how DC will do that with some of their DC animated movies.
Yeah.
Like if you would also give people a chance to really see a lot of the changes that are actually made. Like if they adapted the Infinity Saga from the comics.
It's so different.
Yeah, and I think that would be so cool to see. Or Civil War, very different.
Yeah.
You know, like all of them are very different.
They are.
So yeah, that's
like that.
the thing I would really like.
Yeah.
That'd be a cool thing.
No, that would be really cool.
And it would be fucking easy for them to just kind of.
Yeah, it wouldn't,
Yeah.
it wouldn't be hard.
Yeah, just fucking do it. So yeah, I think that'd be awesome. And no, I don't really want to. People have been asking. I don't really care to do reactions to Assembled. I like watching them, but I don't really care to react
talk
to them.
about them. Yeah, I watch, but I don't even talk about them myself.
And thank you, Rage Origins. Believe it or not, there's a lot we watch that we don't have a camera pointed at our face for. I've seen all of Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul without a camera pointed at my face.
How dare you?
How did
How
you
dare
ever
deprive
survive?
the people of your reactions?
All right.
And then we got one last one here.
One last one.
Thank you, Rage Origins, for being here.
On the Streamlabs. Hey, Taylor. Some fan casting for you. Here we go.
Let's hear it.
Andrew Lincoln for Reed Richards. Emily Blunt for Sue Storm. Joe Keary for Human Torch. And Seth Rogen for The Thing. Killian Murphy, Dr. Doom. And a random one, Robert Sheehan as Nightcrawler.
Sure, I think Robert Sheehan as Nightcrawler is pretty cool. I don't know. Seth Rogen as The Thing would be funny at first, but I really do.
I don't want it.
I think
Too distracting for me.
there's got to be a torture to The Thing.
Torch.
Like if you can bring the humor but also bring the pain to The
Yeah,
Thing, I think that's and I don't. There's a lot that's more required than just a voice to go with it. That voice has to have that depth.
I think his voice would be distracting.
Oh no, you just be thinking of Seth Rogen the whole
Right.
time.
I
doing the
just be
voice.
like, it's Seth Rogen. And that's all I would think.
That's not what he sounds like.
That's
He sounds
exactly
like
what he said. Yeah, that was different. than what I just did.
Yeah, you try again. Go again.
What?
Do the laugh again.
No.
Please.
I've already graced you.
You don't know how to yes and, do you?
What?
Do you know how to yes and?
I don't know what that means.
He doesn't know the first rule of improv.
No,
Guys,
'cause
give me a location.
I've never.
All right,
done
we
improv
got
in
to
my
fix this
life.
right now.
Yeah, Rick all
Scene
gets
work
my
101
idea right there.
Remember how you're hungry and stuff.
I am very hungry. Yeah. We're almost done. We'll get to it. But all right, are we done with the chats and all that?
I think we are. I'm going to do one last refresher round, but I think that's it.
Can you bring that to the center of the screen?
Sure.
Remove this title. Guys,
Hating on the title.
this is my heroin pen right here.
Yes.
I'm doing
medical
heroin this
grade
whole time on the stream.
heroin, Chasing the dragon.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's nice.
People say I got a problem, and I say, do you want the channel still be around? Then let me keep doing it.
And
Uses
the
that a
dragon he's
lot.
chasing is Fin Fang Foom. So
Who would you cast in Green Hornet reboot?
Not.
Um,
Rogen.
Not Seth Rogen. I would cast Army Hammer as the Green
Good.
Hornet.
yes. Army Hammer and Mark DeCoscos.
Thank you, Dan True Gamer, for being here. Come on, guys. We got to speed round this, speed round it. And the next, one more, I'm going to set, here's what we're going to do.
What are
So
we
we
speed rounding?
We're speed rounding the last of the questions in the chat. We're just going to do this, and then we're going to say bye. I'm going to put a 2-minute timer here. Once this goes off, we're ending the stream and saying bye. 2 minutes, and go.
Go.
Seabus Chan. Koi did get buff.
The link is on Instagram. Save that since we ran out of time. I'm so sorry. I promise next stream we're going to play it, so we'll save that link. We're going to do it. I promise you. Promise. Ben Affleck, Daredevil for Secret Wars. Yes,
hope.
I say so.
Yeah.
Ben Affleck, you cannot leave this shit behind. Who would you cast as Nova?
Ryan Gosling. I actually like it.
Oh, good call.
Yeah, no.
He would eat up the role, Armie Hammer. I love that. Grant Gustin could be in the MCU. Oh, I wonder who he could be in the MCU.
I don't know who that is.
He's the Flash in the show.
Oh.
No?
I said,
Grant
oh.
Gustin.
Ooh, did you guys hear the scoop of Toby and Andrew and Patrick Stewart returning in Secret Wars? Yeah, that sounds like a total possibility.
I
Yeah,
mean,
absolutely. I don't know.
yeah,
Yeah, that sounds very likely.
Yeah. I would be shocked if Toby and Andrew didn't appear.
Let's see here. I don't know if anyone said this, but Andrew Lincoln is Reed. You guys can't see it.
Yes.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Yeah.
I like the Andrew Lincolns.
Chill Level
Walking-
TV has made it to the chat. Thank you.
Welcome, Chill.
I'm going to keep this beanie on. Sean Bell. Thank you, Sean. Daniela, you're here for the cat.
Sorry for no cat
laying down with the
content.
cat. You have a wonderful profile pic. Rick Alt, another wonderful profile pic. Henry Cavill is Hyperion.
They are the
Too
meows.
predictable.
I am the hairball.
Neil Patrick Harris
Brian
is
O'Neill.
MODOK.
That wouldn't be bad. Deadpool debut in Thunderbolts might undercut the Thunderbolts a little bit.
Yes, agreed.
Ooh, what do you like more as the next saga? Comic Saga, Galactus Saga, or Eternity Saga?
The comic saga is just them all having an existential crisis as they discover that they are
Yeah,
comic book
they are.
characters. There are people reading us.
I think the Galactus Saga would be the best. pick.
Galactus Saga.
Do you think Clint Barton's really retired, or is he coming back? He's coming back. There's always more arrows to be unleashed.
Yeah, he's got to pick them up from all over town.
Chris Evans is Human Torch. That's a good statement.
They should probably do that.
It would be cool if Ultron came back. Tony Stark did save the world, saved it on that planet 838.
Yes.
Steve Rogers is Mr. Fantastics. What about Chris Evans as Mr. Rogers?
Yes. Bringing it home. Beautiful day in the neighborhood.
All right, guys. Thank you so much. Did you save that link?
Saved it.
All right, cool. Save that link. Guys, thank you for being here. Thank you for joining us on this random stream. Gave me a good excuse to hang out with Warren. It's the only way I know how to hang out with him.
He needs that.
What are we going to do? Where do you think we could just hang out
Talk
and
about
talk?
our feelings and stuff.
Dude, you know I'm the last one to be honest about the way I feel.
Yeah, totally.
Every time you see me cry in a reaction video, I'm slicing onions the whole time. Why do you think the
Sure.
camera's
Yeah.
framed a certain
I
way?
see some actually.
To
right
frame out the
here.
onions.
There's
You got to
some
frame out the
layers right here.
frame out the
Yeah.
onions,
You
and
clean
then
those up.
bam, you get a good. Then people are like, "Whoa, look how sensitive Greg actually is." He's not the
He's not.
he's not the tough
He's not.
tough guy that he's looked at. Everyone sees Greg and they're like, "Wow, he's so fucking strong and tough, and he could fuck me up."
That's true.
But that's not me,
True,
man.
it's
I'm really
true.
like a lovable teddy bear. So
Red Man's Land. Yes, Scar will join the MCU someday.
Scar will be back. Yes, I think Scar will be in there. Yeah. Anyway, thank you guys for being here. Warren, you're gonna go. What are you gonna eat tonight?
Food.
What kind of food are you thinking?
The ones that you can eat.
That's
That's a
an
narrow
higher
range.
answer. And then John.
You keep yelling at me for answering your questions, but I answer them.
John, please. What are you gonna eat tonight?
I'm gonna eat the Starbucks egg bites I bought 4 hours ago.
And yes, I think also there will be other stories from Battle World, like in the comics, and
I
then we
hope.
will get the main Secret Wars arc. I feel like Secret Wars is going to be more expansive. I don't think it's just going to end right there. I think some people.
I hope. I hope not.
No, it'd be kind of weird if you have something that climactic
Like,
and just kind of over.
done.
Yeah, I think it might be even longer. They might divide the Secret Wars up into 2 films. That's like
I have that thought.
like it's
Yeah.
kind of I have thought too, Greg.
Mine's
Alright.
called Secret Floors, where they just keep discovering Avengers Tower has more and more floors no one knew about.
We need that movie.
Hey, good one.
All right, guys, we'll see you soon. Thanks for being with us on another weird stream. It's always chaos here.
We did it.
All right, we'll see you.
Would love to be ya.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, kids.
Bye.
Leave your favorite part in the chat.